Kylian Mbappe abrante de gusua all share goals Pafos anso tifie Bayern o try na kanum take kan baako Atletico Madrid after so much share Real Madrid no womo ache so mo form no aba omo che Frankfurt etwa me kanum Emma Frankfurt for no take kan baako ene games no sign ato so the biggest of all Barcelona and the PSG yaba kan some numerous so the live commentary baba Arsenal babo Olympiacos na Monaco abo Man City and the other games in the no minim se garbage to amaboabo in the no a ode ebrena yebefie enra yo Kumasi and yehu se mpanifo bia bawram ewo Baba Stadium amo inspection na yebiso se ombaye den stadium hono ombaye den inspection na den omu free calf ana Ghana haya ena omoso baye science special no ninna na yakoba na yabedi san komo no awo dwumadie no so onim say Black Starlight under 17 boboku no amonso awo Ivory Coast abombo wafu zombi under 17 AFCON qualifiers no omo ebo awo ho na anra yene Nigeria and the boy in the semi-final yeshe Nigeria come you know amonso no entimi anti no ama say Ghana under 17 boboku no omo awrem awo the grand finale nyame yaduma no so no ebetimi abaso yene Ivory Coast na omo coach Prosper Nate Ogum former Asante coach achechirem de adwuma no edema na otimi she Nigeria come you know monso no entimi anti say yewrem awo final no ni na yakoba na yabedi san komo na yefana ewrei ama say nyame yaduma 2026 na 17 AFCON no yebetimi akobobi awo Morocco. This and many more in Shamanzo 4.5 midweek edition of Nhyira Digital Password set for Yatenasia Ede Abramo Richard ne Garbitrum Ede Kwamane na yeba Bismarck Owusu Bempa Ayala na Fifi Manfred Baba come on afi yedi dwumadie no ede amamo yeko yesha se emfa emfri amanene
Amuzu garlic bitters
because say one starting and show match say na meantime I be show match so one starting we do match say then nothing shows one shey na about be a little bit too late for you to win your games. It's for teams no more match day one omunya 3 points no. It's about building on the omunya in match day one. Whilst the teams are more match day one omunya 3 points no. It's about going back to correct some mistakes no and getting the results from them. That is what it is. And then the games are starting from far away in Kazakhstan, where Madrid for Ekwakobo against team friend Kirat Almaty. Now, I mean, Almaty for almost first ever meeting in Real Madrid in here, almost first ever game, almost second game of Champions League in almost first season of Champions League in and yet team there's too much information and history between Omo and Madrid. Marriage, all those social bookmakers now, all somebody ama Madrid so bebre. Exchange say team my friend Almaty Ebeshano. It also tells you something that you need to be a little bit careful. Kazakhstan for in the lead up to some qualifiable Champions League proper no. The qualifying rounds no, they were very, very surprising. Almost your teams to say Celtic, Monia, they prevented them from winning. So what it means is that you can't write them off. So Obeshomo, anything Madrid Airco away to go and play against team. Your friend Kirat Almaty, they need to be very, very careful. But I think that Madrid will get a job. And they say Abrante your friend Jabi Alonso, ebe resting the players to be brave. Obi say Kylian Mbappe, match in your match, so Hano, no Bobby. Obi to say Vinicius Junior Mo, the likes of the midfielders, Nobise Orange Shemeni, Eduardo Camavinga is back. I think that is a game where Jabi Alonso beats my resting the players take a crap. And then go on to focus on the subsequent games because there are lots more matches so right after winning another game and sending a international break. No. So of course Jabi Alonso would want to rest the players take a crap. Send the subsequent games are going to be good. Madrid will win that game. No. Then when we go to the Scandinavia, Tottenham Hotspur will travel to go and play against team friend Bodo Glimt. Now this is a game very, very interesting because so the story of Bodo Glimt last season in Europe, especially in the Europa League, they were very, very stubborn. And where the stadium is seen as one of the coldest places in Uyasi. So it's going to be a very interesting game. Which Tottenham for coach our friend Thomas Frank, a Danish international. He is from the Scandinavian region, and he's taking his team to go away from home to go and play against them. One of the things I have very certain, and he said there is most likely going to be goals in this game between team and friend Tottenham Hotspur and Bodo Glimt, and over 1.5 and over 2.5. Very, very likely say in the match at Tottenham Hotspur, any team and friend Bodo Glimt, and also starting lineup, no, very clear between the two teams at Tottenham Hotspur. Prepare some Marcos. I think say I think the match Tottenham away from home will get a win. Like I said, Thomas Frank and Scandinavia won the ball. A similar lineup to what we know. Van de Ven, Danson, Jed Spence, Bentancur, Palinha, Mohamed Kudus, Bergval, Simons, and a bunch of friends of Richarlison. We know the Bodo Glimt team. They score and concede a lot. I think that there are going to be goals in there. Either team to win an over 1.5, and over 1.5, and over 2.5, or Tottenham Hotspur to win an over 1.5. Very, very likely. The only thing I don't see is a one shade about the Glimt ending and Tottenham. But goals will come and the game will not end in a draw. Which Liverpool away to go and play against Galatasaray. Now, almost stadium you doing and deny a penny bopa. One need to go Blue Stadium. But they say it's the devil's welcome to hell. We were around ma. Huge place. Which we said last week, 2 weeks ago. Galatasaray followed away to Frankfurt after all the players Galatasaray had bought, which Frankfurt followed Chomochi Papa. He beats them because Galatasaray, Lema, Lucas Torreira, Ekai Goodwan, Burak Yilmaz, Omo bench friend Akagun, and Osimhen, the likes of Leroy Sané now were bench, which they were beaten by Frankfurt or Germany. And the next game is at home to Liverpool in the Champions League. It's going to be very interesting. Of course, Liverpool had dropped points this week and they lose to Crystal Palace there. But in the Champions League against a Turkish side Fenerbahce team, you expect still that there's going to be a lot of goodwill for Liverpool for also beating a team and friend Galatasaray, which away from home. This is one of the two games I think that there was going to be a lot of goals. And over 1.5, over 2.5, either teams to win in over 1.5, I think is very likely. It's another game that I won't stake my neck to go for who will win because a game that can go anywhere because Galatasaray for lose the first match, and then of course they have also firepower to go against Liverpool. Say one shame here Liverpool will hang over from Crystal Palace game now. It may or may not affect them. For Vickersien I'll decide to go for a big straight win for Liverpool but either teams to win and as it goes else are matching. Reach into the crunch one and anyway. Jose Mourinho is going to be back at the Stamford Bridge. And you see, you cannot write Chelsea's history without Jose. And I've watched a lot of Chelsea pre-match and post-match press conference. But now either say not pick Jose picture we say picture we are. Say not picture we Chelsea press room one man. They had never made it the focus, Rich. It had always been the focus of manager and Otto. That was the focus. But immediately Jose Mourinho said back to come and play, of course, because a manager of Benfica. Which the picture has become the focus of everything that Chelsea were doing yesterday. And I like it. I like it for two reasons. If you can't write Chelsea's history without Jose Mourinho, it's not possible.
Sure.
Because Chelsea is a big team and Jose Mourinho.
Of course, I buy.
Yes, even before Rich in the 04-05, no. Yes, you talk of what Claudio Ranieri had done before Jose. But Rich, time and baby and what Ranieri Chelsea could do. Chelsea needed somebody who had the temperament, the personality to go toe to toe with Salas Ferguson. And Rich, it's been a lot of years. It's within that which it was not easy 20 years ago. Said 20 years ago, a coach in England. Not just a team to
Sure.
There was no history for the club, or there was little history. Manchester United were winning everything. The rivalry was between Arsenal and Manchester United, not Chelsea in Cameroon. So the temperament of bringing Jose Mourinho was very important. And for me, he transformed and started everything at Chelsea. I'm not surprised saying that Chelsea former chief director say, hey, Jose Mourinho, and I'm Chelsea winning Champions League. Although he did not win it, he started the process, the mentality of the club, and BBR. So Chelsea would have to give him a lot of credit. And Jose spoke, or say, I will always be a Blue. I am part of their history. They are part of my history. I helped them to become a bigger Chelsea, and they helped me to become a bigger Jose. When I say I am not a Blue, I'm only speaking about the job I have to do tomorrow, which is because I am Benfica manager. Which, I want to ask you a question. We can reach Chelsea will be Liverpool. Enzo Maresca line up for the Benfica match. Should it have Liverpool at the back of his mind? And now it should be a team in the form. I mean, champion confidence and you for Liverpool don't change for now.
I believe in the Dawonim. Football is
unforgettable Liverpool match for now.
Liverpool.
Now on Benfica.
Now the focus should be Benfica.
100%.
Because Kofi.
Yeah.
So game we. So Chelsea to me a huge statement.
Yeah.
And a coming down.
Yeah.
Because you say Chelsea, result number. And Chelsea is a result oriented club.
Yeah, of course.
So result number, Hannah won't say issues and say discussing Sabrina. So Sammy Maesca, how will you think of the Liverpool game? A weekend.
You forgot
now a German news is here and it's Benfica. Osha Benfica we are. Emma sa pressure na team this one perform. Players need now relaxed for the weekend game.
Especially say Jose team. No abano asheno.
And how they call na Benfica.
And yes, oh yeah, the I say when they be a catch and then does it
game ni
match ni nyehu.
Me person be kan say game na hu no kira na ba na ahyemo a. Wo de no be yastic.
Benfica to be Chelsea. But no, but in my prediction, you also expect me to do the analysis. The game is going to be emotional, Anna.
Okay.
Which Jose the Obama Manchester United game crew Jose never. Especially when we say 3 months ago, when we zoom you. In some way, like Jose Mourinho can't pre-match press conference no, is to get on the good side of Chelsea fans and use them against the team.
Okay.
And me today, I don't think the game is going to be giddy tactics because Enzo Maresca said it. We should Jose games about 3 matches the same pay. You can't really see a lot unless you go back to Fenerbahce, go back to Manchester United, go back to Tottenham Hotspur. Which Mimi Podi I don't think you should start Marco Correa. Oma Jaro had to remember Bobby. Match, I like the starting lineup. Robbie Lavia Bobby against Brighton. Lavia starting on rest it. Say their regimes will come on resting. Then the players should go on and go and play. It's a game I expect that Chelsea will win. Benfica or quality. Let us not forget. Pavle Desimo, you have a very, very good look back. You know, very good team. Richard Rios from Palmeiras joined them this summer.
My boy,
boy, man.
Look back you.
Oh,
Juma.
Oh, man, Juma could tell me.
Gans a feta. Back with Miss Sam Bamjo. Can I tell and no frame?
So, Onyamimo.
Richard. Never move.
Go me. So my red card is
I don't know could you red card. Coach is and Umobi. Mr. And I catch them for 4 and 5. Chalo anybody I say catch on them strong.
And then you do red card yeah.
Dear Mr. Chairman so. Oh no, I plan on fast with German just and go. Oh, catch as a chairman. Branami Shawans and Mama. Akuyama.
See me when you flight a man who must
say no frame and on catch as own. Catch us and me the man no boss. But then hey, what patch on the catch my camera. And the only had to have been chatted.
Benfica is a show. And then you made the game will be emotional, but I expect you see it's like I said, it's going to be very emotional. Sure. I expect it except Maresca a pep coin this not match.
Sure.
That is what matters because like you said, football they all lose. Now a lot of mercenary questions begin to come around you. You don't want that. And rich and pampas, what's your data now? In Kenya, send you. But when you see 3 games, nobody will care about that. And these are huge things that are going to go on. Interfono a big game also at home that they have to play. But then before that, there's going to be I asked Amsterdam and Omoko away to go and play against Marseille. I think that is a game that also is going to be either of the teams to win. Your friend is a buy and game in your match. Bayern going away to go and play against Pafus. So what's your Chelsea there? So we share Pafus.
Bayern share goals in this.
So they'll get goals from there. Into so we no mutinishe. Atletico de Madrid after this weekend win Omunya against Real Madrid. No, I'm expecting that they will be also built on star quality. No, to go and play in the Champions League this week when they play against our Champions League. There's also going to be a lot of questions about that. This is Atletico for the quality, Rich.
Sure.
They have the team to be able to go into it and then go and get the win. I'm very confident saying it. We share matches no all through. Chelsea and Benfica match now I say big game because Madrid match is not too much of a big game. Atalanta is going to play against Club Brugge. Last week, Nhyira said, "Oh, share Club Brugge in the qualifying rounds, and you not write them off." I don't trust Atalanta. I think say Atalanta going to play against Club Brugge. No? They are going to be goals inside game, no? And I think say they are going to be a match. Atlanta Club beating me winning. Club Brugge beating me we are Atalanta El Bergamo. It's something that can happen in all of those games. No? Apart from that, Inter Tenefi Aba against Slavia Praha. Christian Kivu, I think at least a double chance. So when he's playing against Slavia Praha, it's the Chelsea game, which no say
na Benfica for na cost upset BMZ
I mean, honestly speaking, because with baby Kekako, say Kekako sa what again is going to be the conversation? Because you see, I'll see a red card, right? But the influence was a baby, and then Chelsea a funny club, Rich. So move that started down. When Manchester United say, "Niema say like Mutimi, Barbara." So, but Chelsea, the moments are bad.
But I mean, Ebne Ben pass Jose Mourinho take advantage of Chelsea deficiencies. No, the
game plan will be to do that. Obey you let this to do all of those things. But
more 4 and 5 need to.
Which see a ball 11v11. Benfica and Timinia more. And as requires a maker as because football 11v11. But when the red card is easy out because he a ball 11v11. Chelsea is a better team than Benfica. They will not, especially say
compare some of them with the red card.
Need to do now against a woman I now
against.
That is because all bomb price of Manchester red card.
Red card neck game. Send the panel could go no town. And count, yes, it will be could go a jam. And the jam would you?
No, I also got to
know we are better. It is all question of red card. So what I say,
by
18 grams, I just penalty the account.
And then red card.
And then no empire someone say, Mom could do red card because not chess and would do red card be panicky.
But and
changes.
And I say you now the send I like the send here. I think it was from the morning pre-match press conference now here. Is here no here Benfica pre-match, which I like the fact that we accept responsibility.
Okay.
So he made some mistakes. He needs to do better.
That's fine.
And so he better, and I think that overview
of a FIFA Club World Cup a deceive more.
I don't think it's deceive.
A deceive.
Which I don't think it's deceive.
And my all of a sudden. Some team is okay.
Which the team is okay.
Good to go.
The team is okay. You see, it's you.
And then finished product.
No, Obianka say finished product. Okay, different from finished product.
Okay.
And Adebakwa they be away new. So when you see where they after do what man after the also change where the intensity. The Intermaker say okay, he say team they winning Club World Cup. How many of them and our big games this season? Liverpool has not played a single game. Unless you don't want to take that into consideration. It also share all of the issues that's going on. Now for me, Chelsea has to find a way to win, even on the midst of this. It will give them confidence, and then they can build on that. Oh, it's rich. Me and Fancy, I'm from a coach, and then more on and from our no person could fix him. So more coach, pick them up, and then front corner Kokocha because it's been very, very good. Deeper and TSL be joining. I mean, training, abroad. Okay, abroad. Abroad.
Group no number no.
Yeah.
Mami fa tu dan fa.
Okay.
Code no fa account. Mesamo number na me de ma mo no Andy.
Yeah, abroad.
Abroad for npacho wo Ghana on count.
Okay.
Ghana for the mam code ha.
Yeah.
We abroche for no mutimi use code no.
Ene Mesu mafio mo pa
ayala ba.
Me ko iye kakra.
Yeah.
Na no man getting bi.
Sure.
E kabra bono ho.
Wa nyane sa.
Nti yakoya aba.
Okay.
We are back. Many age say mabeto Champions League so.
Sure.
And yebe from time no copa nti yebe bobo so I think say the games are more straightforward there are 1-2 be I was say Yaman Kofa appreciate it, and then we will be done. I decided to bring this picture of Ousmane Dembele or Kese, the Champions League trophy, you know, when they won it against Inter Milan. Now, my question and say, player buying at this season, Champions League, you know, Obeko all the way to kiss it again. All kissing in an narration moon say, on say trophy now, not just to win the trophy, but to also win the Ballon d'Or, any the individual awards in you. So this is a very, very iconic picture. So we'll do fine and now, dear. Now, okay, see, I didn't say ya. The whole team say you are kissing it because this trophy is helping you to also win your individual awards. Match day 2 started. And the early kickoffs, you know, 2 games. First one, they are Carats and the team in front of Real Madrid. Now, Oko Real Madrid for page 1. Almost see, almost premier, almost Soccer City ho. Rich.
Yatrasi yedi nkoba kakra hone no so etimi aboa e wan chicha wodo so na afa na odu afidie no e dia to aye share number 1 account radio station dia sentiment nyina agi e dia to me show no e live e wo e YouTube na YouTube handle no wokwa e Nhyira e TV Nhyira TV e wo YouTube handle na e na no pe no so no wetimi adwene da fi sanso ana multi TV decoder no so e ron so e Nhyira TV e wo multi TV decoder no so also no wodo comment adi aba wo messages ni nyina no wetimanya show ni bia hwe na ayekama wo chechia wo do so asena ne ko adi amanyuma ekwa na no pai no mu gina ye church gina pa awode mu nsem no ye di adam aka to se ade hu hia ye pa no ayese usikasem enso ebe gina brane eno nti na no pai me kan fo aka to se ABC games ni de ade adodo na ade atum na ayekama se wonim se ABC games no every day bia no benya sikedi wo fa phone na no dial star 262 has star 262 has na fe won what you 3 letters now ABC games it's all about yankase ABC dia ana wo choose 3 letters na afa ye do no na wo 3 letters ni nyina piema wanya sika di mema refi say every 5 Ghana echo na ABC games no wonsum obetimi etwabe ade ba ko say Adum TV ada ye do no anopa no dua make say do no eba beba so ana afa anwumre nonum ana nanto aye nonkron eno so do no ba ko ebetodwa entimi ense ni nyina won saka mama reference say ye don na letters no baako epiema usika na di twa ye na bo ho empremiensa e dia ma afezu so mienu epiema aye mprenwotwe na ye bo ho dia ma na say miensa ni nyina epiemu dia eno ye 200 times we stake na tese wo so atimi enye sika di eno aye ABC games no enti mama reference star 262 has na fe wo so atimi atwabe wenye sika di wenye sika sa ampacha wo se wo dem ezanse se wo dem yakona ebo ye pa ene betre boy no ana be kato say high chance say aban refrigerators wakwa akofani nyina bi ade aba ana features freezers no de bi aba ekodi sas no won sam ebe count there ama tesa no so atima e kama ade ama the smartphones so ba sound system wetima do the water dispensers ni nyina no wo makwa akofa bi ade aba microwave ni blender aban air fryers ni kettle ni nyina ya high sense adawroma ene ama o de man very quality emom no ade say affordable at as bebo ma tesa business no woniema bia no enjoyment no akoye dia manti wo pe na TV atode a e high sense akwa dia ba mema refise bibia beto market no 5 years warranty ana o medi ma o aside that no Ghana fa na bia mpacho regis ni nyina wo benya high sense ewo ho kumansi krodiem ha wudi wani chemu ewo aduma dia se post office nche ho wo mu ebo ho ana afe wo ko kumansi sidimu a wo benya high sense ewo tafo ana etano so eno so omo ho wudi wani chemu ewo sunyane a wo benya high sense afe tachiman oboase ana eye tamale onyina so omo ebo ho wokota kwa ne chakrade ana afe hohoi ane kofori di ankrade baby bebre la pass ane okom adiase kaswa wudi wani chem ewo islegona wo benya omo ansum ewo ho afe atematama ya batona dansuman kanesi ni nyina benya high sense enzo no mesa betimi ni o mato kase eye 030255 0009 sense enso ya ajosu ye pa aside that no mamenka for na menka teze isia de ene ma nyina enjoy dia anso promotion asase eye promotion mema refisem royal foam ase ade o mede ma o so mo bo no anya student mattress na student mattress no mede ma no de wa hoodi ye ana won saka mema refisem wo to student mattress ha ane free pillow ana mede kan de ama na 4 inches no ne bo sisi aba fom ye pa 350 Ghana per ana mo som ejam de ama ana 3 inches mattress no and some 320 Ghana penti. Student matters the royal phone for the upper and come very affordable and no amount comfortability no and so I enjoy a power here stress free wabra what that's already I know your matters about no messa we bet my first no any to door at 20 0202 271 now when your royal phone womo and mattress in be a pomodim I idea who yam ye pa and channel pay me be sasa who pomotis and sakobasa wa pomodino and yaman koyan from India and you pomi and son away drama so baku ay hunchu capsule ay meme duro for urinary tract infections we are be ma tajo sontetem odun so woti ya o be ma we do ay hunchu capsule Dr. Kato say prostate enlargement and atito we do ay hunchu capsule no na me kan for e dia ma fe o me de me sakio so ba and ya me sakio no be ma wo mpaso agudie no aba form e ka me say do anwumira wuntimi enya dwuma ye ma ade a cha ye mfro mi wura ezan se wan wura ye afe asada no de sabe wo be me so de agina so kwa ade se kwabana ne tam ade to ne nsam etintim na se ye be spark mas mechanical ansa na de be gina so mpato e ma ne se men kan tam se sa de no matum hebio se aduma hunu no wo muntimi nya biem afen so no we libido e of ma wedo aye Mr. Kill eno na kulun Ghana limited de eboa mema nyina eno e choma de araba bazen tabete soba na araba bazen tabete no aye medo oba bia menstrual pains menstrual disorders no e beto ase de ma wo yo pa na wuche me na menstrual pains na tetua wedo aye araba bazen tabete afi infertility ne beto ase de ma na wo yo ba woni wurasi ampato ntwede wonti bi atenka woni bia edo bebo ne araba bazen tabete kulun Ghana limited no pay oko pharmacy and drug shop bia won sabe count there na eno so etimi aye kama e de ma na no pay no wo ma atawro ma numbers a wo betimi ni o ma to kese e wo so no aye 0244 275429 na wanya kulun Ghana limited adupa na eno so etimi abo ebom sa when didi ya on we are not as well po bodi no enye pay and intina make come for na ka to say baby e ho aduane e de atas aduane papa no mo ye no ho aye Isman Kitchen restaurant Isman Kitchen the above continental any local disease ni nyina wo me di ema na de amani ji wo pa ne say once every Monday catfish ana chese wo mo aye point and kill wo ba na chese wa ye na ya ye kama e de ma na mani ji seme wo me ye say wo ye wo catfish na na so point and kill ni wi a wo mo sa ma side dish de ka ho eno won to tianie eno won to ye free bontu ata so mo di chow ada say ebe ye banku ada say ebe ye jollof rice ana say wo be ma fried jam ana say fried rice e de ka ho di ama enti Isman Kitchen de masa wo ko wo ye de yie pa na eba no natural fruit juice na wo mo no mo tiase esan say wo mo ma mixed fruit juice no eno ya ma ginger ana afi pineapple afi wo mo mango nkwa ho ana tangerine no mo orange enso o nti no eba no fruit juice di mo ana di mu tintima sentiment ma eno atie bia out to do we now ye event bi na aye ubenyo obi obetima ye aduane na wetimi dia serve ahoho dia aye Isman Kitchen restaurant ana wo mo bebo party awodo ni nyina no wo mo ehwese seri nyina dia ma ana Kumasi krodo mu ha baba Yara Sports Stadium me pato main gate no opposite pair ana obenya Isman Kitchen restaurant ana traffic light na se ana wo mo bo no me sabe timi ni o medin komo aye 0265 7070 ana 0248 865 046 na wa fra Isman Kitchen na every Wednesday no pizza Wednesday tiene okwa Isman Kitchen na ukoto pizza bia ya sato another pizza free ana tina Thursday bia so ya banku ni tilapia woto banku ni tilapia bia wa Isman Kitchen na ya sato another banku we tilapia na tese no etima ya kama dia manti uni omni nkoma sisi but uni ombedi nkoma dia network ya kama anom anso MTN Ghana na MTN semen kanto so momo no ko so na fadi djuma download momo app no wo download momo app na wo de transactions ene wo ko Isman Kitchen say wo kodidi na wa ye ne momo pa ene MTN Ghana say every day bia no who the opportunity say 100 Ghana omodi che free no won sabe timi aka there if 100 Ghana ko 200 Ghana and omodi che every week bia so there when you scan no every 2000 echo 5000 Ghana ubenya bi edi ana from o mega draw no mega draw no betimi enya 100,000 Ghana cedis ubetimi enya 50,000 Ghana cedis 30,000 Ghana cedis 10,000 Ghana cedis naja wedi free wa bra wonya hwe ni nyina ye so use momo app no ana wa use momo no dia send this car with the payment sa kwan no so ana ebo na fe so MTN amu etimenya ska na no aye kama dia ma wonya ska sa so da mpacho aya no wa use mobile phone aye kama esanse boga franco esi phone so aye kama ni no ana akwa fa di aba original Nokia phones na Samsung wadi bi aba afes iPhones no won sabeka de nya no kwa wonum ade aye smart TV sa di aba ene franco refrigerators no won sabeka de kama ana afe wasan ade charge visas enso aba washing machine ubetimenya de aba ne aye microwave any blender ni nyina no ade asa wo makofa ni nyina bi anso ade abanti na no pa wutie me na open mobile phone aye kama eno ye franco trading enterprise akate ana eso do ani anso eche ade aba kom sa wo de blender ade aba de bani CCTV camera ane na kade ade wo na ade bi ade aba installation no nyina wo be ye kama ade ama ntu betimi afra boga franco e wo ma we si no mo so no atimi ajo so 0245316969 na wetimi anyoma na say 0560684147 eno ye franco trading enterprise ane Kumasi Krodo man said ya no do any chemo and so awo aye ajaba jewelry chinchewa omo so no abo ho ana afenso no challenge bishop and so nchewo benyo omo afenso old man come and so omo bo ho ana kofo clinic omo ni omo and so edi enimhwe awo aye chichia wodo nyina and so eso enti de tiena and so eno no ana afenso new kedetia ade so benyo omo na bibia so aye kama edi ama wan chichia wodo so nche na no pe no wotime kan boga franco ana ebo na ene amanyina nso atimakoye edi ama wan chichia wodo nyina and so eso na wode to so no menyandai enti yakoye edim kaka na yamu aduma fa franco se bra na obama nso atimi aya kama enti andi won pene sa ka tom no mbebi edi edim fa mam na ade na bohew wo pese be padia no ma bebi em dia ma me bosew enti ano enso nkoba kaka enie na yatimi akoye edim sa na eno nso atimi aboanti yankwa na fe yendi dwuma fama na Piva beverages enom aya drinks American for edi ama wanti shawodo nyina so se opese wunya air drinks na wudi du dwuma eno ye Piva beverages o ma dawroma ana chese o monso emanse shawodo nyina na eno nso atimi aya kama edi ama wanti shawodo so ntino ado bi na ya event bi na ya ayi bi na ya na ubenyi obi obetimi ama soft drinks dia eno ye Piva beverages o mo drinks o ma dia ba eno na ya kama na o mo Piva cola o mo orange flavor na from what tangerine ana omo ansum our grapes na honti no won sabetimi aka de na abo ama ene wo so business no aye kama no be sabetimi no medi nkomo e wo so ye 0550032231 na fe wo so no wetimi anyom ye pa na me pato wo se akọ aboade a aye na ne na di nkomo sanse wono ade a wodi udwuma ye pa aye se ene no obo ma chese ne ma ye kama ade ama na aye tell so too much aye money promo no anom ana chese de countdown at the bro na eno na make at says isi anom sika pa edeche no anom anso aye 1200 aye ultimi say we encanity sika no kwa encanity sika no aye 1.2 million ana chese there be 1.2 billion ana chese no aye sika botene pa sisi no tell so too much money promo no the grand finale na eba atese nyasem ketwa kra grand prize no esuye pa atese wonso unsabetimi akasika na no so etima boanti no koso na ye bundle na bundle na we and sayo so and ebo anti Chelsea asem also for na why a bundle ada se ko ana se ubeye data bundle sa kwan so and ebebo na fesika wo mudi chefi no so wonsa etimi akan odie na no etimi aboye pa na no pe no ba dawruma wo mo eso ase floor kiss tissue and e kama na floor kiss tissue dia eno enso no e che wo mo ade YP na for me cleaning e mo fering na no na abata na jetum se floor you can say flower womu anso no omadi aba atase enom ade a eboye pa ama wonso no wutimi edi dwuma eba se opese wutwa cleaning na bibia ye kama de ma offices awodo nyina no ye flower tissue eno na chese edi cleaning offices awodo nyina no ma ye super absorbent ti no efran so ye pa na wudi cleaning a enja patics bia weche enche na mekamfo edi ama ewo ye nchisa awodo nyina so eno kama enti pato flower tissue no flower tissue so de unim dwuma edidi ema cleaning experience ye kama pure white and afenso fragrance finte na no pay na wa ensom etime adwudi ye pa no mesa betime afenso ye 0243 033 that's 0246 426 172 na afenso no wetime from na etime ye kama ade ama wan sisa wodo nyina so we ni nyumeko ene afufro KP na no pay wo mu eso yasene confirm so ye dey update ni ade ebrobera amamenka funa menkanta sisa na ade ehunya ya pa se ubenyu asase esansa asase ho asem de ehunya na eba so wo pa asase ato a nipa ba ko pe na Ghana ha jaji na tuma ne ye gesa properties na na ba sapo no wasinsa so odi ema no litigation free manso sem bia no problem bia no ento pa asase ato a anom na na ba sapo langas sem bia no nti wono na obo ama wasu atimanya asase ene okọ buanka 5 acres of land there ho adna afia Tonsus High School Johnson and also 5 acres of land at the ho and after so that the entem Kumasi Accra Road kwa pe 1.5 acre at the probi at the man no their guest properties dem o passase na with the SC hostel passase the SC hotel passase at the filling station passase the SC dana nipa ba ko dim tintiman na na pass upon Kumasi na ubenya guest up properties na aso na okọ adekoja atia and ekodoko training grounds won sabenkum so ana ubenya omankan ana fesunyane toman krona bekum wo so kwabata ni bi oho why into rental agency no djuma muti say ebia wo apartment bi na han ana say obia warehouse bi edimu djuma wo office bi edimu djuma ana dia onim ye ya te so bebo ye pa e wo ho ansom ano no number say obetimi na to kese e wo so 0541 135 464 and answer 0249 136 582 na wo so ne gesa properties so no etimedi nkoma ye pa about tampato diaper ye de bon koda no kama flower kids baby diaper na o de babo fra na Emma rasis bia ensu enwu abofra no ana wodi diaper bebo oba na ebia akoda no wesu atete wodi da bi we se no ma ye de kama pa emu da mo 20 wodi ba akoda na atimsa akoda na fili ye pa ana nsuo bia nsu guma ebe no nom ama ne nyina kodi atire wa bra nyunyunu bia nso enka abofra no nte we oba tan na wuti na wanya floral kiss baby diaper bi na wonso watime e de aboba no mesa betima fra so 0243 053 delta people me na akofa e dia ba wo ma dawroma ana mo eso asene enkofa man so ye kwa ye dia update no enso adi adanti afi na do afidie dia to I share your number one can radio says dia santime nyina adi e dia tumini now yen sensem na se na yendi nkoba kakra na unim say UEFA Champions League no ada matches ni bi eto dwa yen sisi so kakra na ye hwen ne matches a eba ene update akotis no enso di banya ye dia won so na de ba na eno ada Atlanta boboko no enso etna Bergamo ewo Italy omu pontra mieno adi tia club bridge amateur se club bridge so timo bako afeso kiarata mate womu etna fio Kazakhstan Madrid boboko no ekobo montra polypolium ama kiarata mate womu so etmi antuma da black akra la tiko Madrid womu etna fie ati Antron Frankfurt ebo montra polypolium ama Antron Frankfurt so timo bako anti atiko kamia se this week dey tumi sediama kama adema la tiko Madrid afeso o he Bodo Glimta womu anso ne Tottenham womu abo to Chelsea at Stamford Bridge at womu former coach legend Jose Mourinho ebo na trabako wori Benfica team no and Benfica so etimante and Galatasaray eduma na me se gala for no we de me de house to in the baba gala ati Liverpool ebo matena ba comment mate ana feinta Milan bo ko no so 11 Praha ebo mo so ntra me asa ama mo so antimata asa na Olympic de Marseille ati Ajax bo ko no ati o mo ntra nan ana o mo Edman Bayern Munich eduma no mo che pa for se ebo mo ntra polypolium ama pa for so no etimi timu ba kontim adon so enkoba kakra ni na ene matesa eto dwano say ne city Akwa bɛka bɛtena fie wɔn ne FC Kobiyegan ana de sia ne Union SC hetena fie wɔn ne Newcastle na ɛbɔ Arsenal bɛtena fie ɛne Olympiacos game no ama no so ɛtema tɔne wɔ abɛkwa no na wonya Borussia Dortmund wɔn tena Signal Iduna wɔn ɛne Atletico Club de Bilbao na Chelsea de sia ne na Atletico Club de Bilbao mpato am de kakra ha me de bɛba brepem na PSG ɛnso ɛne paso na ɛbɔ no ɛyɛ big game of fixture no so yɛ de kan aka kyerɛ sɛ ɛne anwumre no so live commentary no fidium ha wɔn sabɛka ansa na yɛnya Bayern of Leverkusen wɔn ɛne PSV Eindhoven ana de bɛsɛ ne AS Monaco kɔbɛtena France wɔn anso ne Manchester City ɛne ɛbɔ afei Napoli wɔn ɛne Sporting CP ɛbɔ na Villarreal wɔn ɛne Juventus game no ɛtima ba so nti wɔyɛ matches ɛtotwa ɛwɔ UEFA Champions League ɛna no pɛ no ɛde ho nkɔmɔ kakra ɛde ɛda wɔ wɔkyekyɛ wɔdɔ so mepatɔ ma yɛni nkɔmɔ kakra na wonim sɛ yɛsia na ɛba ne hat-tricks ne bɔ a player baako a ɛsɛ ɔdi nkan yɛ paa no ɛyɛ abanta ne din no ɛde kele ne Mbappe lɔten mepatɔ hat-tricks ne nkyerɛmu wɔ mu kakra na sɛ player akɔ away na ɔkɔ akɔbɔ hat-tricks no mepatɔ ano nipa wɔyɛ ne dodoɔ paa no yɛ kele ne Mbappe ɛnti in the UEFA Champions League players ɔma kɔ away akɔbɔ hat-tricks no Mbappe anya mako mmiɛnsa ana afei Filippo Inzaghi ana ɛtɔ so ɛyɛ mmienu ɔno nso anya mako mmiɛnsa ana Lionel Messi away games no ɛba ne hat-trick a UEFA Champions League no wɔnom akyɛ ɛyɛ 2 pɛ ana afei abanta de Derek Cristiano Ronaldo nso ɛwɔ 2 hat-tricks yɛnya ɛyɛ Luis Andrano wɔnom ɛwɔ 2 hat-tricks ana Michael Owen ɛwɔ 2 hat-tricks Andriy Shevchenko ɛwɔ 2 ana afei Olivier Giroud nso ɛwɔ 2 hat-tricks a ɛnom ɛyɛ UEFA Champions League players away matches wɔn abɔ hat-tricks dodoɔ no saa bɛbɛpɛ na ranking no nso ɛsi tiɛ na Nicolas Jackson nso akasa na ɛno ada wɔnim sɛ Jackson nso anya goal ɛde ma ɛyɛ team ne din ɛde ɛyɛ Bayern Munich na abrante otumi sɛ nneɛma ɛyɛ kama de man after the game no ana yɛbisa abrante sɛ goal no ɔsɛ no wɔwu nneɛma sɛ no ɔkyɛ sɛ ɔyɛ kama in fact n'ani agye paa sɛ ɔnya ne first goal ɛde ama Bayern Munich bɔbɔkɔ no recently halfway ana ɔpɛ sɛ ne form na picking the back nti no wɔgye de yie paa sɛ ɛtoɔ so asɛ deɛ n'ani bɛte sɛ ɔno nso bɛtumi ayɛ adwuma no kama ɛde ama Bayern bɔbɔkɔ no na ɛno ado wɔyɛ pɛpɛpɛ na Harry Kane nso ɛkasa na Harry Kane sɛ ɛno ada abrante n'ani agye ɛde ama ne yie paa sɛ player yɛtɔ ɔba saa na in a big days ha wonya goal na asan assist ha ɛnom atumi ɛboa na Harry Kane sɛ ɛka ketewa bi anka Nico Jackson nso anya 2 goal bɛda 1 goal 1 assist na anya pad nso ɛmfa makrate no ɛnom ɛnkɔba kakra nso mpatɔ Nicolas Jackson efi na kate ɛde ɛba ɛwɔ dwumadie so na anɔpɛ no mɛka kyerɛ kakra ɛde ama na Chiara Tamate wɔn ɛwɔ player ne Gianni Jorginho na ɔno yɛ Portugal nipa ɛno ada after the game na nsɛntwɛfo ɛte ne 1 corner na ɔmbisa sɛ ɛno a mobɔ game kama na sɛ mo game ne sɛn na wosi ho no na made the team no wowɔ bi wɔ ma wodi w'ani abu na ano so nipa baako bi ana kyerɛ sɛ wɔde n'ani abu no pa na wɔnya ne shoe club bɛsɛ na kyerɛ sɛ ɔpɛ sɛ ɔkyerɛ sɛ ɔnya na kyerɛ sɛ wɔbɛyɛ ne nan na wɔde bɔ bɔɔl no wɔnya nka saa nan no bi na ɛno ɛmmra manyɛ ne nan wɔn asɛm na ɔkɔ wɔ so wɔn coach na wɔde wɔn ba Xavi Alonso wɔnya ne nan na nka ɛyɛ kama na afɔ wɔatumi de adwuma sɛ wɔanya no kora na nka wɔnya Federico Valverde deɛ na ɛno nso ɛyɛ kama ɛsɛ sɛ Fede Valverde bɔɔl no onim ne bɔ nti ɔhyɛ boot na wɔde nso bɔ hɔ tɔ atumi sɛ biribia ɛyɛ kama nti Jorginho Chiara Tamate wɔn player baako nkɔmɔ kakra wɔde ɛba ana meka kyɛ kakra nso ɛde ama mepatɔ 1 week pɛ abrante ne deɛ Julian Alvarez 8 goals involvement ana abrante ne nyankyɛn yie 1 week 8 goals involvement and 10 former players no and 2 player no ha sɛ ɛbɔ no homɔden saa na ɔso ha saa bɔ n'aba so ɛsan sɛ team a ne team ɛde Real Vallecano ɔmo ne ɔmo kyerɛ no abrante ne nya hat-tricks ana afei wɔn nso ne Madrid ɛno ɔbɔ place ana afei no ada Antoine Frankfurt wɔnya 1 goal nso yɛ 2 assists ɛwɔ hɔ nti ɛba sɛ player bi nso mmɔden bɔ na ɛkɔ so a ɛno yɛ Julian Alvarez ɛnneɛma yɛ kama ɛde ma abrante no yɛ nkɔmɔ kakra so a ɛtotwa ɛwɔ dwumadie so a na anɔpɛ no yɛka kyɛ kakra nso ɛde ama hɔ na yɛkɔ ansoro tena afei yɛde nkɔmɔ kakra yɛ head coach de ma Liverpool na ɛno a sɛ ɔmo kɔm yɛ adeɛ no amfa na ɛnom aneɛ bi so pɛi no sɛ nano da Crystal Palace ato aka wo tumpe ɛno a na nkanim sɛ wobɛtumi awene Galatasaray nso ato abɔ 1 ɛno nso wantimi ante no ase nyame anim nie sɛ paa sɛ ɛni haha na mmienu saa deɛ ano adwene ye pa se yes or first na next game koma wasa kwa lusu atwa so wasa ya de ha adwene ye na wo mo po mo modern aso betime atoto niama na face no metime akati abna Liverpool asa from ne biem na another reporter mensaka hu ko ikatike abrante ne pick up injury na yase bia na ni injury no akwa ya de ba adwene bera anoda ye bisa Brampton ankasa wo so enya de bia eye pra bia na ase eyi kakra bi na wo ye nya nti no ebia obi a ofi say hamstring injury no nya hamstring injury nti no ade ye reporter men say kan e wo dwumade so na no pay ye de kakra ensom ade eda na anslot a confirm say against Chelsea Alisson Becker enya de say obetuma da go post me de am me say no against Galatasaray Brampton no enso pick up injury mo change no ama Jeji Mamadelsville and so baba dem the moment no reporter eba e wo dwuma de so na no pen make check akra e de ada na me pato ana Barcelona any PSG game no e ko baka kwa men say ka as PSG team no mo so e de eba no one player ana ko bi anim so e the engine of the team no Vitinha na reporter men say ka say Vitinha so bebo ana so bo no wo mun say da ehun e be do say another squad ne be na branch ne ka de be da wo mun say da ehun say bi o be fit na wetima bonne anase bia wontimi mu anase be start from bench eno ye nkobaka kwan so Vitinha akate ade aba awo dwumade so no ade kato se crava eno ye Vinta Valescaria no enso ntima making to the squad nti nkobaka kwan ne eno ade me kato se Joda verse dia wono game no obetimi abo but ade chance me kwato se na madi nkobaka kra Ganato enso akasa na Ganato ana ye bisa Enzo Maresca Sabrante no ni born se no so in fact akudani a fine player papa na oye very good. And not that boy pa is the reason. And not that Chelsea enya the only win, the only goal. It's as not done the ball no boy no. Was him I come a year pass. What was to say I say Chelsea and you bet me ko e diamom. And now I say no that dia Ganato ya. Ama nya die pa ya say. And no anya say bia attacking kwana na Ganato ya there. E ba ni defensive wise na Ganato ya there. Ama say ni defensive awareness no na come a year pa no. En ko baka kwa so a. Wadi tuta e odumade so na no pa no. Ye ka check kakra adi amano peyin na chase second half Chelsea e team na chances kakra ama chase ne manyina etimi ye kama erma Chelsea bobo kwada no e report opinion ni tin eri Enzo Maresca asum adi atuja na opinion na chase uhwem pade a omo ye ade ye pa na chase Chelsea omo enso first half no na kama ha utimi se Chelsea first half na kama na the diamonds of the game no ana yo sebo we no yenim de okoka chenkudai ana nkudai tigu Chelsea hey ene abidi mabrada kwa na mo de boy isan papa he so mo pay he am crofo asere na another one player ataso ye adwuma ye pa enom aso ye Moses Casado hadi nyankopɔ akudai enim bo ne bo papa na no a enfi forma sabo pa edo na Ancho Maresca atase dia abrante ne ye enya de a enwonwa pim na ye dia abrante no enim ye on training camp so ache se bibia ye kama nti another so de ba park so a enya de eye hu pi no kobaka kwa so de tuta e wo dwumade su na no pay ye kachem enso edi edam na ye bisansa woni players no enso de nkoma na records yi kwa bra ya do so too much no ada branta de there jao pedo su kokodi record ana ye bisane opin say na sitie ana so say Chelsea improve na in fact time ye di record no 10 men kwa bra we de lose no antima ma no obobo players no abaso ye pa na won sane ma change eba na the issue of the record no there when the players na asase omo ekasa ataso muni omo enso di nkobo pi omo esesa na man no betimi enso asofi na no ekobaka kwa so panyani di ade Enzo Maresca ade tuja e odwumade so na no pe no ye preche kakra ade ama odwumade so na ye ntwene kakra na ye nkwe ni me eno a ye kokobisa branch team adi Nhyira na hours sa yate say yase Barcelona 4 pel and I say seven no makam ho last year say ya na buy rumors pi ana we pem e buy na baby ametia ana me so betenti e bia mo kan say me ko ba bi ni ade no and them say rumors na man for ekeka kabera ono as a player party wonya na adwe say o ko ba bia na fe ni focus say this season we betimi anya na form right now wabo ama in fact work up and matema ko ye de manafe eba no Champions League ana league na wetima bobo ye de Atletico Madrid no anya de da na nisu ye panti no dia ane na dwama so de ade setembia sa na obi ekeka entem na no ye nkoba kakwa so a Julian Alvarez said tuja na anoda ana tese openya ni de Dino Topomula Antoine for the head coach tese Julian Alvarez no kwabena was already level no wana level na Lamine Yamal ni Mbappe mo no same level na Branton wonti no ebia wa wo ye wa adwen se Branton head anye player masa weni ye na akoda no wo ye fine player ball no wodim ni boye pa na Julian Alvarez since we free city adwane Atletico Madrid no wanya 47 goals involvement and since Koya Haaland and soon aye aduma no Erling Haaland enya 49 goals involvement and do to me say the modern body Erling Haaland de kwabena different bian so ahead him and aye Julian Alvarez ho ankoba kakra me di eda na me come Madrid no me di ankoba kakra na wonim say sia na Xabi Alonso since odwane ye no ni goals involvement the players no and dem aye come at the moment we na no da me ba be kan one some the choice sia no killing Mbappe Lodin since opaying by no and the goals so wenya no and we ni pa 15 goals and atesa Branton no and so etimenya ne ma ye kama adi emano wa sisa wodo nyina so enyo no kwa Branton di na di adagule ono so no 10 goals and ekom adi ama Vini and so kwa 9 and to me say upfront one ne ma ye kama adi Xabi Alonso squad no na ano ne ye bi say Vinicius Junior no ada woteni na manfa so ni buafu na so da bi nya ne kweda Branton no ye ku na bibi ansi da say Vinicius Junior ni buafu enti abia wo tenchen na hu ne sa wasem ya no ato adwumera ene sa na de ne sete ne ye bi say adagule no number 10 ana tesem Branton de he no na utimi ja Branton no e ma ne ko ba bi o pe no so 10 ne de anya 10 na ehunyo dia player ne betimi aye na o ma hu sa Branton no ye so talented enti wo sada equiping one place one we are no hu Branton ne body enti the talent no so man position o man no aye ne ma betimi abona mo wate okay se the talent ne na etimi abo atimi ne panti se hu sa Branton 10 no obo nye 10 no obo na tase mu ntiremo anso no no ye reporter Xabi Alonso edi tuja wo we pepepe ana otese Federico Valverde amanfo se o the right back on anya position Branton no ani jo no se anya no kwada Branton no complaining da Fedi Valverde baby ade no bobo bia Branton yo okay anya de so problem bia o asem bia ka entim ani ye do no so betimi aka ye bi se no Rodrigo enso ho nkoba kakra se Rodrigo wono wo ba Madrid wo se Rodrigo wodi no bo benkuba fa so Branton no etimi bobo ni ye pa no enkoba kakra ni na anu ada ye se Messi buafu o Messi ka te ne coach se so koso atwa so say dia ekoye fa ma obeka last week na mbeka to say player ba ko say ayi hoko Major Soccer Inter Miami team na dia Lionel Messi dia de obeka na wem waka say omunye se no no mdisu kwa na we dia chama yakasa se chama buafu na do mabo game na coach wa mo malusu na yasi this season o ba ko kakafa championship no ho mo afirimu FIFA Club World Cup mo firimu League Cup mo firimu afensu super ISL o mo firimu ade se uhema League Cup no enema nyina anko ya mfa mo ana afa Major League Soccer ya mo bozu kwabena eno nzu kwa mpa asem o sa no ada ayifo Chicago Fire eto mo no mo ntirenum ama mo timu miasa na ma le Messi buafu ya tese okeka bi dia che de koti na Hurricane masa wo sha Branton ya no watwan fruse kwabena 9 matches 17 goals 9 matches 17 goals 3 assists masa akwa na jana wasado no enya ise kra na na vision campaign ase ankamo bi anta ase ade na clear do manim UEFA Champions League no neji no on person mujo a dream na di ma every club bi a obo UEFA Champions League ase so Argentina reason is sense omo no ema enyo omo pro with omo nyo meti and meet table teams no kra no and this competition bi aye wadwen say team bi aye meet table masa one we are not say omo ma di and so di ntino omo ma omo dwen so omo bo abori ye na fe UEFA Champions League no wo metimi ate na no ye vision campaign enkoba ka kono so ri tuja Jose Mourinho and so kasa na Jose asian kamo bi anta say wo mu deserve say na nka so mu nya win esan say no ada ombo bo ye pa bala Chelsea ata say eniama kakra ho na ade ba ko say no wo say ade coach Enzo Maeka ye ohun say akwari ni maduma ye pa say wo say at a point in time na malo go so ade no malo on fa he mabiem ento change Mary James ba no say eh sa kwai won so no wo ye aduma kama eno da openya ni din ade brain Pullman kwabna yes say you say ɛwɔ Chelsea nyina no ɔba press conference ɛyɛ ɔmo de cookies ɛde ma no ɛnti no ada Jose baya na kyerɛ sɛ yɛde bi ma no yɛkyerɛ sɛ na no kae wɔ Chelsea ase yɛ nti waba ɛne akwaba na ɛntim na no a ɛno yɛ deɛ todwa Mikel Arteta ɛnso akasa sɛ Olympiacos ɔmo team no ɔmo yɛ good side akyerɛ sɛ wɔn nso nim adwuma no yie paa ɛnti wɔn manager ɔpɛnya ne deɛ de Jose ɛyɛ Luis adwuma no Mandaliba adwuma no nim ne yie paa ɛnti wɔn ne ɔpɛnyin no ɛkɔhyia masa ɛnyɛ sɛ bia team kitwa bi ana ɔmo ne ɔmo kɔ akɔhyia nti no ɔmo tutu ɔmo nneɛma yɛ ɛbɛyɛ difficult game ɛde ama Arsenal bɛra along the line ɛyɛ sɛ ɔmo so no ɛtumi win ɛno yɛ reporter ɛba ɛwɔ dwumadie so Barca wɔ game ti maame nfa Barca quick update bi ɛfa ma no ada deko ɛkasa sɛ abante ne dim adi Jos Kunde sɛ sama mu hɔ no wɔn se City foɔ ɛba ɛbɛbisa sɛ ɛkwan da ho ana nom ka job so masa da bi ɛkwan bi ɛnu ntino munya na ɛnya de sɛ ɛnom ɛnkɔba kakwa so a ɛtotwa ɛwɔ dwumadie so ɛna no pɛ me deche ɛde ama nti no wɔde ama me Barca update ne kakra na mehwɛ na memfa nwie ɛwɔ dwumadie so kwabena Lamine Yamal yɛse Hansi Flick akɔka kyɛn so obɛfocus na wayɛ hard work a ɔfocus na ɔnyɛ hard na bɔ no ɔhwɛ no mu na ɔmɔ na ayɛ nkyɛnkyɛn nneɛma no yɛayɛ yi na kwabena ɔka saa nsɛm na ɛno ada amanfoɔ sɛ Barcelona fans sɛ ei na Lamine Yamal na ano kasa saa no masa hwɛ o awoyɛ a ɔno deɛ Barcafoɔ atumi agya kwan but ɛno ada kwabena reporter me nsa ka sɛ Lamine Yamal taking in good fit ofi sɛ ɔpanyin asɛm ɔka no ɔtake ɛbɛboa no yie panti adeɛ baako ne na Luis Enrique PSG head coach ɛsi one player ɛwɔ Barca team no in fact ohun no kora na kyɛ sɛ wafɔ ɛsan sɛ player no ɔdwe ne wɔn nkyɛ sɛ ɔno ɔsɛ dada nyina no ɔfrɛ no Harry Potter player bɛn a wɔsɛ Pedri Gonzalez kwabena ɔsɛ ohun baabi ɔbɛfi magic ne sɛ fifi o wobɛn so ɔyɛ biribi ana kyɛ sɛ wotima lusu sɛ pɔtɔ ɛntim ano yɛ nkɔba kakra ɔde to dwa na wonti asesɛm ɛno sɛ ɔmo yɛ press conference na yɛsɛ yɛbisa Ashraf Hakimi sɛ na sɛ mo ne Barcelona na ɛbabo na muhu ne sɛ Lamine Yamal no na sɛ Lamine Yamal no deɛ where class defender kyɛ sɛ ɔno no onim adwuma sɛ na ano da Portugal mo ne ɛyɛ Spain fo si a wɔyɛ adwuma no ane yɛbisa sɛ wa no so Nuno Mendes Tavares wɔ nti no as usual the whole thing na ana kyɛ sɛ abrante no bɛyɛ nti no ɔbɛsa pɔkɛte abrante de deɛ de Lamine Yamal nkɔmani ne abusua ɛdɔɔso deɛ bɛda ha ana ɛbrɛ bɛma yɛ kwan na yɛde nkrɔfa ma nso sɛm no nyinaa ɛde ɛsi nti kwabena biribia ne akyerɛ deɛ a mame ɛmfɛnsia mo story bi wɔ hɔ bɛdɛ ɛtena Champions League ni nti sɛ mo mu mmɔ nti no ɛnɛ yɛ club ɔmo yɛ Champions League me de ba ɛnyɛ comment no ebia Saturday na ma bɛyɛ Manchester story deɛ
no problem na nze mu di records ada idi azama
kwabena ha adwene
and discipline
ha adwene last season na yellow cards di yellow cards sa sɛ yɛ sɛ akoda wo fie na owia ba ko
na mo 25 yellow cards 25
anya wanwa kwabena last season
3 red cards too bad that's so bad
yeah nyine wo yellow cards ni die nim ti advance
okay ate sorry kai na ate for yentu adwumadi no so emfa emam inshawan so 4.5 Gabi the foreigner edien akọ amane ne emrai na Bismarck Owusubempa Ayala na Fifi Manfred meka me ho na enra UEFA Champions League games no inina no yenya mrenra 9 enema 9 no yenya enra de no review na yenya preview no kakra mfa ma na afei ya befie yewia ya jade aka no atimi edi amamye live our YouTube Insha TV se ukọ YouTube on say adoma bi da ho click so na subscribe no o subscribe ya chese anytime bia ye ba ya obenya message ya ba na se wonso atimi ahwe dwumadie no live na do message no eja o sanso na on your TV Insha TV multi TV decoder no so se wonche Insha TV asaris kan decoder no haris kan obeche Insha TV na se wonso no anytime bia betena se watimi ahwe Insha passports and then 1st October yewura bosome fufuru na mayenko Uniat ansa makacho se na wiase no ekwanim so hu wiase no is it global baby a wo bia utimi your business baby a wo bia utimi ye bibia o pesa wo yeni nyina no se na computer na eno nso edi mu ahin na de tene se baby a mekanfo de ama se so kosua ho ade Uniat he ene ansa ne befu adwuma mu no on say bibia computer wu enti kane no so oni made a na nim computer gra ne obefa ho di bɛnɛ sɛ onim adeɛ na anim computer na ahwɛ adwuma yɛ mfa so enti yini ate sɛ ɔde bra na yɛnya abotrɛ ntetew yɛyɛ courses bebree network and cyber security engineering ɛno sɛ sika wɔ mpa design technology with drone piloting ɛno nso ɛnya asɛm ketewa ɛna yɛwɔ software ɛyɛ engineering computer hardware and mobile phone technician saa course mpatso kɔ ebi kɔ uniat ne kɔ yɛ saa course ni bi hwɛ ɛna wɔn na nkuta mobile phone ɛna mobile phone ɛdeɛ ɛbɛsɛe so ho ebi wɔ koraa na ɔsɛ yɛ nneɛma bi ɛwɔ so wɔanim nyinaa no kɔsua a ɛbɛtumi aboa wo ama wɔn nso ɔmu atumi ayɛ du nti kɔ uniat na ɔnso upgrade wɔn ho so ho na biribiara nyɛ kama ɛmfa ɛma wo na deɛ tene sɛ fully practical training yɛde ɛma wo ɛna afei yɛ accredited IT ɛyɛ diploma ɛno nso ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa koraa na ne nyinaa mu a wɔasua deɛ no awie no attachment yɛbɛma wo bi ama wɔatumi akɔ akɔyɛ na afei yɛsan nso ɛyɛ job ɛyɛ placement ɛno nti mesɛw bra ɛyɛ uniat na wo nso bɛsua bi na biribiara ɛnyɛ kama ɛmfama wo yɛwɔ sesa nso ɛyɛ akoma ase sesa nso ɔn bus stop hɔ na tech ɛkwan no wɔn nsa bɛtumi aka uniat anaasɛ ɔde ɛfrɛn 0555 383848 na nso kɔsua bi na biribiara nyɛ kama ɛmfa ɛma ɔma ka kyerɛw sɛ boafoɔ pa medical outreach no nyame ɛyɛ adoma ɛno ba so ɛyɛ on the 3rd ya ɔnsɛ ne yɛ first ɔkyena 2nd na nade kyerɛ ɛyɛ 3rd yɛde dwumadie no ɛba ɛyɛ race course na boafoɔ pa no ɔnsɛ ɔmu din no ɔmo honam ɛna ɛsɛ ɛtiefoɔ deɛ ɛtɛ ne sɛ boafoɔ pa ba ɔbaa nyinaa ɔbɛboa ama asanteman ɛna obi a ɔte Ghana ha biara no biribia ɛyɛ kama pa ɛde ama wo from ɛyɛ ohealth ɛde ɛba security so ho ɛne sɛ yɛboa ma wɔsɛ ɛnyɛ sika ɛde aboa na wo nso no wɔasetena matumi akama no no ɛne ɛyɛ adetitiri pa nti ama aboafoɔ pa ɔmo nso aba ɛyɛ asantema ntam a na nyame yɛ ɔdom a medical outreach no sɛde medical ka no yɛkɔ race course Nhyira FM yɛne ɛyɛ aboafoɔ pa ɛna ɛde yɛn dwumadie no nyinaa ɛkɔ race course na race course no a yɛba no nyinaa no yɛba ne aba bɛhyɛ mo mapɔmuden ho nsɛm so obi wɔ no mo kora adwuma nti wonya time na wakɔ check up so yɛba obrow pressure no ne nyinaa yɛbɛkyɛke de ama wo afei blood sugar test ne nyinaa yɛbɛyɛ bi ɛwɔ hɔ yɛwie a yɛama advice anaa counseling ɛkwan a bɛfa so a bɛdidi yie na watumi anyini akyɛ kamakama paa ne nyinaa ɛbɛkɔ so ɛwɔ ɛyɛ race course nti race course for mu okurom nyame adom a on the 3rd mu hwɛ anim yɛba ɛyɛ race course Nhyira FM ɛna ɛyɛ boafoɔ pa ɛna yɛba na ɛtiefoɔ deɛ ɛtɛ ne sɛ nɛ ɛyɛ adeɛ baako a ɛbɛ fie a na kyerɛ sɛ de ka paa ɛna ɛde aba mesɛw boafoɔ pa se ɔde bra na ɔmo nso dwumadi a ɔmo de ato ɔmo de boa ama ɛyi yɛ ɔsɛm biribiara timi akɔ nkan no nso bɛ subscribe bi na biribiara ɛnyɛ kama mepatɔ minimum premium no ɛna wobɛtua 16 cedis per month ɛna open maximum air benefit a ɛno nso every month biara no wobɛtua 30 cedis na ɛkɔba ne sɛ family no obi ho ka enipa nsia patro tiedie enipa 6 ɔmo na no ɔmo barrier ɔmo sie no ɔmo sikasɛm dinaa no ɛyɛ boafoɔ pa ɛna bɛfa saa ka ne nyinaa na ɔsɛ enipa no ne age limit no ɛyɛ 85 na sɛ bibia nso no ɛtumi akɔnkan pa ɛnso ɛtumi ɛdi amanti so ani gye ho ampakyɛw fra yima ɛwɔ 0244 54 8645 anaso betumi afrɛ Albert ɛwɔ 0541 18 0283 ɛba sɛ yɛba wo sika ma wo de atewa hyɛ ma ne nyinaa no wo de ɛfrɛ number no na ɔmo ɛne wo ni nkɔmɔ no ɛmfa ɛntoa so rush energy drink mesɛw ɔsɔre bia ɛyɛ ano bi sansa no ɛna ɛbɛtumi aboa ma de ne nyinaa no wayɛ adwuma ɔmmerɛ koraa ɛnɛ wo nso obiara yɛ adwuma na abɛkɔyɛsɛ akoɔ yɛ adwuma ɔmmerɛ rush energy drink ɛna wanom ginsene wom caffeine wom vitamins ɛwɔ mu a ɛno nso ɛbɛtumi aboa wo ama nipadua no bibia ayɛ kama kamfo saba mehyɛ ayɛ bibiduro a mekamfo de ama na no pɛyi mepatɔ chronic disease bi te sɛ BP ɛna ɛyɛ diabetes ɛsikyire yadeɛ ebi wɔ so ampakyɛ waduro ni to bi nanom ɛna wota complaints sɛ honam yawo ya infections ɛna ɛha wɔ liver ɔbrɛ boɔ no mpakyɛw kɔtɔ adura ya to ne kamfo saba mehyɛ adura nyima mutimi na duro pa ɛno no ɔnom ya ne wotɔ a wote sɛ akwadaa no obɛda kama ɛduro no wokɔ ɛyɛ Kumasi a Freddie Mens Colina Kabme Gilico Pharmaceuticals ɛwɔ Santase mepatro kɛfɔ sɛ ba mehyɛ duro no ebi ɛwɔ frɛ yɛn ɛwɔ 0245 455 740 na mo ne ɔmo ani ɛyɛ nkɔmɔ Alaska Star Enterprise wakɔ han dan wagye officer mepatro mɛma koraa deɛ yɛn na metaka mɛma deɛ no excuse so yɛ young boy wasi susu wakwan da hun season debi yɛntimi mpade ho ɛma deɛ sɛ ɛde ya agya ɛdabi bɛba ɔbɛkɔ akɔtena ne bɛma so so nti ɔba deɛ yɛkɔ ne dɛm no hun season ɔkura bɛtumi apade no basa bɛma paa ne yɛbɛba da na bibia ni wɔ deɛ dabi ɛntwɛntwɛ ne sɛ na Alaska Star Enterprise abayi na de sika ketewa bi kumaa bi akɔgye nneɛma bebree abɛsiesie wo dɛm blanketins Samsung wallpaper ne nyinaa no oba betobi Samsung echo panel sofa cover decorative watches bibia de siesie dem bia etefo ebi enso awo ha mo nsa betimi enso aka bi na bibia no kama pa edi amayo Kumase ayadum Mrs. Anoche Plugs anima on Alaska Star Enterprise o bra betobi eniema no quality ane bo no enso da from Enkan from Onko Circle Tiptoe Lane 0256 330075 na money Alaska Star Enterprise eni nkomo nyame yadma 2025 Ghana Teacher award jumedie no enso baso na baso on the 3rd and then on the 4th na say a 2-day symposium and a voter serene hotel awo ho hona jumedie no enso baso boy teacher for baso rather teacher for my yade papa and ekunini ayenya no Ghana ha wa mo boama Ghana and nkan kwatimi akosuri nyina a teacher for adawma no mtete wo mu nyina erunti yebo mabaso na nyame yadoma afi almost the most outstanding teacher no yema no a 3-bedroom house kesepa no so etimi akodem afi first and second runners up no baako ebenya a 4x4 pickup na baako enya a saloon car and na omo maka ni na obi benya awards asika kra no esan eka ho na dwumadie empanimfo say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama no and na a guest of honor enti dwumadie no ya dia president abekwase na bibia no aye kama enti eduru ha na ese nyina no ye de support enso aye na ese ya bo aye teacher for enso abaso na fi assemble that so no say elevating the status of teachers for quality education and any assemble and enso edaso nti ehonsam no eda ede amamu 3p garlic mixture ewu dwasum pacho edro na ya de garlic aye no enie ye friend 3p garlic mixture utie me na o family member bi stroke di na to ana bi kura wan kasa ana sabi ya de edu ato ho a mese o katro obi a wotie dwumade no se onkoto 3p garlic mixture enfama asma ewo so me pacho ya na wo ye kese o pese so eti odunso a wo bre sanso na oba ko afichire no ya se ya adro no 3p garlic mixture me kamfo ediama sa wonso ko na ekotobi na bibia anye kama emfa emma o kama pa 0248 928824 na se bibia no enso ayefa yede amua automobile na etwato kra na fi Fifi Manfred enhyase emfaman me patro abrochefo na mutie shoyi ebia wo de cars ifra abrochire na odi aba Ghana car no turn abrochire ne bia na enye complete car so salvage baby kakra tomato kakra bi awo ho na odi aba Ghana na apesi esiesi de mawa odi efabra amua automobile na enye kama ye besiesie wa kra ho car na on kasa ye no ye no ho ye lining enso ho ena ebase ye spray car ne de amawa etiefo me see the whole Ghana oven pa ye spray car omudie eno ane amua automobile yo apem so fair junction hona on fie ne hona opie so da hona amua automobile na se bibia no commenti eba no car ne body works ye spray ni ama ye wi aside lining kama o car ni ma me kan for amua automobile na ade ama wona no pay what the offer na ka chen say Richard ne say me fro obeye good ayo kama me ba offer number 0244 465764 0244 465764 na moneno eni enkomo Fifi Manfred Kofi Maresca. Good morning. want to say. Red card FC. Good morning.
Is he on area for bro?
Yeah, we do red card.
Yeah, but it's
a diabana.
There be first that must see a dear and she say a dear Shamuhan is a.
Time record, right?
Oh, see, I don't say time a record, but when ya. Was it what
give me a phone with the red card?
I found your per crib and you a parking at 200. This year also son of course, this year they be a red card. First, we'll see a share. I've been also still red card.
Good morning.
Red card. Nhyira Nhyira starting with camera next. Na near me here number camera but no Nhyira.
Let me find it.
You
I said with the annual time matches, you know. First of all, Team Ben in peso pa. As in the result now we you know. And the Team Ben we trying the result now okay. As we do disappointed odo. How did say obi me ahye. Ana result no nya no need this go.
Well, I think say and two teams and I'm impress me. First one Atletico Madrid against Frankfurt.
5-1.
Yeah, because Frankfurt actually Galatasaray first game of you. And Nhyira to said this season Atletico Madrid performance then said I'm faster. So then they needed to react and play well. And so we know against Frankfurt means that Atletico Madrid had 3 wins in a row. A win against Rayo Vallecano midweek, a win against Madrid in the Madrid derby, and they America Rayo Vallecano game also another level of Madrid derby or from Kakra, and they played the major Madrid derby, and then finally Ombeche Frankfurt because almost lose on the first match against Liverpool. Very very close game. They lost and they had to win, and then now they got the job done. Then after that, it was the big one away. It was Istanbul. Galatasaray versus Liverpool. See, forget about the one goal. Say it's a game that if Galatasaray wins, I will not be surprised. And in all of the bet picks, no, either team to win over 1.5, but extra goal in number. The thing is that Oche Galaf won apart from the goal of Vito Simesha in the 14th minute, the defensive ability of the Galatasaray team was good. And when they play at home, they are a very very solid team to play against. Madrid nothing happened there. Like we said, a chance for them to revive themselves after losing to Atletico de Madrid. But Rich, you can several times. I don't know when Kylian Mbappe will slow down. Because it looks like he will slow down. And I say we can slow down. And no match of 11 games this season. Was 15 goals and then 2 assists. 17 goal contributions this season for club and country for our brand here friend Kylian Mbappe. Now the record that happened on the night and now Almaty in Kazakhstan, no, and they say, and now Kylian Mbappe said the 60th Champions League goal.
Wow.
Messi had 80 games and they do 60. Lewandowski had 85 games and they do 60. Kylian had less games than Ronaldo, less games than Benzema, less games than Raul Gonzalez and all the man. Or they do the 60 goals in the Champions League. And then in the club of 60, Kylian Mbappe is right there. And in the UEFA say the most hat-tricks in away games, because Kylian has a hat-trick, UEFA Champions League. A branch friend Kylian Mbappe, he is in a class with a branch friend Philippe Inzaghi. Can you imagine? Simeone Inzaghi, Brapeni, Filippo Inzaghi. 3 hat-tricks away in UEFA Champions League games. Lionel Messi, 2. Cristiano Ronaldo, 2. Luis Andraino, 2. Michael Owen, 2. Andrei Shevchenko, 2. And of course, our branch friend Olivier Giroud, and so 2. And then now they got a job done. Bayern also went away from home against Paphos. We said that in the Greek champions, Greece, it's a game where Bayern should do the job. But also in there, the real talk is about Harry Kane. And how Mbappe, it's the same for Harry Kane. Mbappe is scoring the goals, Harry Kane is scoring the goals. For Harry Kane, we have one more game than Mbappe this season. 9 games, 17 goals, 3 assists, or 20 goal contributions. Mbappe, that was 17 goal contributions.
Wow. Is it them say Harry Kane, Mbappe, and then Ellen Haaland? I'm talking from Nording.
But Haaland can't do a in all competitions. Mbappe, Harry Kane,
so between Harry Kane and Mbappe,
oh, say it depends. You and I open Ebianca Chelsea. Chelsea for
I be as
into one player.
Strikers me anyway.
See the
Monfaba come boom and ha. We is a mini striker.
Kameji Hurricane.
Kawaja Hurricane. Okay.
Meji Hurricane. I can't do me a year day of 20 goals.
I see.
Or yet day of 20. Even at Toria Moss for my those numbers.
Okay.
Toria Moss when Hurricane AJ best player of the season, any highest goal scorer of the season, it was huge. Rich, I remember when we started talking about Liverpool. Mikacho said, I feel like late goals. No. It is only a matter of time. I remember one time, a little bit of a back and forth where your stand was that if your mentality and a good. And I kept on saying, one shiny yana, next a team yabesiano, or besha who let's go no time out of it. Or you play against a team or show one a better is betty. Crystal Palace scored them in the late goal, and then Galatasaray showed them very early, defensively very resolute, and then they got a job done. I don't think say Alan Bell's time drew. It's just 2 games. Yes, that is how football is. You can be winning, immediately you lose 2 games. People begin to ask questions of you. Now, on social media till now, a lot of Liverpool fans are asking questions about our Brent friend Anna Slot. I don't think there is anything new about what Anna Slot can do. We all know our English Premier League game, and I think they have to go on from there. And no game against Galatasaray, for me, came down to 2 things. The passion of the players of Galatasaray. And of course, like Senana Wokano, the quality of the Galatasaray team. We made mention of the fact that more quality. I mean, Ekayi Gunuhan, more Victor Osimhen, even the goalkeeper could tell say they have a lot of quality. And now, a branch friend Victor Osimhen able penalty, and they share early on in the 14th minute. 1 goal to Galatasaray, none to Liverpool. Galatasaray for creating 1.34, whilst Liverpool creating 1.78. 9 shots Galatasaray, 16 to Liverpool, 4 on target, 4 for Liverpool. Which one is there? In this game again, Anna Slot played Domenico Szoboszlai in the same area they be about Domenico Szoboszlai. It's our right hand side, but he's the one that caused the penalty for them. And it tells you about football, how sometimes your decision can be so right.
And them maybe confused over can make catch up, but you for they be your counsel. Sometimes yes, and Joe for any fair to coaches because the decision now be taken. And my result will be uncountable.
Yeah.
But that backfire no. The way I'm for Bessia come once and I see as a good coach.
I don't know your coaches. And you also hear for.
And you also sometimes more fair to
anything you in room level. No more respect to change. It is a bashing and better when you're more change.
Because I was last or the ball in your result. The same person or the ball in your result. And consider penalty.
Yeah.
I'm a costing Liverpool 3 points.
Yeah, because we say now opposite Onya Flying Viet in the game happening. So in trying to accommodate Flying Viet, Yambo Szoboszlai or right back on him, then we can have him in the team. Which I think the certain Liverpool players me home ye. Obit say McAllister. You know, in this game, Alex McAllister started. I'm not seeing him well. Ibrahima Konate is beginning to be a little bit suspect on and off the ball when he's playing out from the back. And I think that is a Liverpool for Etimishet. This weekend, almost a game against Chelsea. Of course, Liverpool follow a good record when they play against Chelsea, but we'll see how that one will go. Medin come out about Atletico de Madrid. Of course, which the Atletico de Madrid in come on. See, the Mbappe who come out Madrid. Near the Hurricane who come out buying there. Then we need to talk about Julian Alvarez. What a night it was for him. Hat-trick against Rayo Vallecano. A brace against Real Madrid. Excellent free kick. 2 assists and 1 goal against team my friend Frankfurt. Our Champions League game. I don't remember. Catch us and our boys see me say, you can't pure finishing. So we are more real strikers need through on him. Almost second strikers, so he is the best in the world. Sure. And I think that he's proven it on him. And he was very, very important to our brand here, your friend Antoine Griezmann setting up twice. Then to the one that went on the Stamford Bridge. Which Chelsea for 1 year, DB. And when it started, I was excited. Almost 30 game. No? There is a tifo that Chelsea found the 2 players next year. Where they are written say, we are world champions. And then, me video be out, where they are written that we are world champions. And then, they are the best club in the world. Showing all the trophies. Which is a very good one. I felt that, baby, and a club in terms of, say, lose confidence. No? it was important for them to let everybody be reminded. Say Yajiwe, and yet by fluke it's in Yajiwe. The same performance. If you put it up, you will get more results. So go ahead and put it up. Which Enzo Maresca had an exciting conversation with Abrantia Efreno, Jose Mourinho in the dugout. I liked it. The fact that Oman respect and gave him the way, so a Chelsea legend, me a new coach Ameba, who your boss, but then on the day me show. And I like what the Sun funded to on front page. The Sun is say the special one beaten by 1-0. Simple job. Chelsea had a job to do. It didn't matter how they were going to do it. They just had to go on and get the job done. And I like the starting lineup for Enzo Maresca. You know, you're Unipa starting you.
Yeah,
and he was okay.
No.
Decent performance from Branch FN Alejandro Garnacho. Kukurea, the back four was solid. Empire Mabel is a Branch FN Benoit Belachile. Me, I've said it several times. Obi or follow me body of work will tell you how much confidence I have in Benoit. Because again, me really feel what I saw Benoit do under Pochettino. And even the first season under Graham Potter. See him for more into for me and Bonimbo. He's a tall, aggressive center back. Oprakoba, you know, not injury issues, any confidence was affecting him. If he's able to go past the lack of confidence and play the game, people will begin to see the things that I saw in our branch friend Benoit Belachile. Now, he was one of the best players. Trevor Chalobah, Enzo Fernandez again, very important. When he said Benfica for by saying come back ball compact, but Chelsea had lots of the ball, control the game by a large part of it. Me will tweet and I will say Chelsea defense a little bit shaky. It was the very first time at Chalobah and Belachile able to get a barrage. Who should exist now? Benfica and creativity 0.86. They didn't really get in behind the Chelsea defense. Yes, they came close. 9 shots from Benfica, 3 on target. Chelsea controlled the possession. Nothing really to talk about. Just good positional play and then confidence. It was a game and I said Chelsea share. And of course, the unfortunate happened.
Go in the game, you know.
Joao Pedro Nenanka player, no. But it was a dangerous action. And nobody came the yellow card, which was a needless one. And although Nenanka, no referee didn't change my own player Nansana, they gave it to him and it was a red card. Enzo Maresca can say, and I think I agree with him. Or say, if you say red card and the player didn't need an act of indiscipline. Or say, Oka say, Newcastle last season, Nicolas Jackson, Flamingo, Club World Cup, indiscipline, no by arguing. But against Manchester United, Robert Sanchez ever be clear ball, Nenanka ball, or man be proud. And it's unfortunate. It will be red card. Maybe a wrong decision making, but not indiscipline. Again, he goes on to talk about Brighton game. They say Trevor Chalobah wanted to defend the goal. He didn't go to hurt anybody. So over there, I saw wrong decision making, but not indiscipline. This time, Joao Pedro autonomized to clear game, but then wrong also decision making at the time. So maybe not indiscipline, but a wrong decision from Chelsea for a needed win. And then they have gotten the job. Oh, you said they are saying now we can don't worry. You be say more no can say ya. You say said you say you can do
okay.
Exactly be. Which any match is so. Sure. But I couldn't hear say pa. So that is where I'm going straight to. The rest of the ones, I'll tell you how I think those games are going to go. Monaco hosted team a friend in Man City. Man City has to go away from him. Monaco lose to Atalanta. Man City are going there. I think Man City gets something from some match. Dortmund at Athletic Club de Bilbao. Very, very interesting game that you don't want to lose. But in this one, a blood of Catalan coming against somebody that today Barca for no consider say among all the excitement that he has to give. He speak to all the Barcelona fans. Uniminia Dr. Jim Amo on Twitter, I didn't come out about Barca. What has Africa done for them? I said the allergic who's a kind. They can't think about it. It's huge. And that is why they are very, very interested in the game. Which I think before I do any analysis, match will be hinged on who is fit and ready to play for Paris Saint-Germain. Because Paris Saint-Germain for more injury issues. Barca had one Garcia, or more Rafinha, 2 players that are injured. But then Paris Saint-Germain for more players that are injured. I bet your friend of Vitinha, not too sure if we are fit and ready to play. I bet your friend Fabian Ruiz, sorry, or not too sure and ready to play. Joao Neves, same story. Victor Kvaratskhelia, a little bit doubtful. Ousmane Dembele is out. I bet your friend Desiree Doué out. For Paris Saint-Germain, Alejandro Balde returning to training the last time. Rafinha out, Gavi out, Femi Lopez out, of course, Marc-Andre ter Stegen out, and Abrantia, your friend Juan Garcia, and so out. Oh, in the game number Boniti. It's about who is going in to go and play. Now, Luis Enrique, it's now on in a pre-match press conference. Or say, Barcelona is my home. I am a cooler and a member. I am part of the socials. I watch every match. It's a team I enjoy following because they entertain me. I will forever be grateful to them. And you're starting possible lineup ever. Gerardo Martin, Pau Kubasi, Eric Garcia, Jules Koundé, Pedri, De Jong, Lamine Yamal, Dani Olmo, Ferran Torres, and your bench friend Robert Lewandowski. On the part of Tima, your friend Paris Saint-Germain, Marquinhos Praga is going to be out. Elias Zabani is in the team. William Pacho in there. A bench friend Nuno Mendes, Hakimi, Neves, Vitinha, Fabian Ruiz. As we hear, say he could be able to play. Lee Can in, Gonzalo Ramos, and our branch here, your friend Badi Bakula. Which we will have the battle of our branch friend Lamine Yamal and Nuno Mendes game.
Okay.
And I don't know if Lamine Yamal runs no person here the corner him. Ekwako stop it, Ekwako create a chance no. I don't know if that will stop our branch friend Nuno Mendes from coming. Because when you watch Paris Saint-Germain ball now, when they control the ball in the middle of the park, the fullbacks come and assume positions as if say wingers. Senebeya, other players will keep the house spaces no. And the runs of our branch friend Lamine Yamal versus the defensive actions of our branch friend Nuno Mendes are very, very important. I am a little bit worried if Hansi Dieter Flick become match without either of Christensen and our branch friend Ronaldo. Today, Sebastian conceded from a set piece. I will attribute it to the lack of height in Pau Kubasi and Eric Garcia. Sebastian with this same centre back line of Kubasi, Eric Garcia. I am worried about the height, especially when they are playing against two centre backs who can come in and affect the game in both ends of the pitch. No, a very, very, very interesting over there. But of course, the game will also come in the middle of the park. Their Abrantia friend Vitinha on the ball. Vis-a-vis what Pedri and Frankie de Jong will do in terms of ball retention and the recycling of play. Match in the very, very, very interesting part. Hold on, and expect it. It's a game that they are going to goals. Yeah, exactly. Man, so many Barca definitely game. Of course, Monaco ni Man City. I told you, the Man City was slight upper hand. Napoli, any team my friend is sporting CP. Napoli expects at least Lusu match and Villarreal against Juventus. There should be an over 1.5. Qarabag and Copenhagen game. No, it's a game I've taken out of all of the codes now. Medemano, Union XG, any Newcastle, it's a game where they are going to be go for both teams. No, my info and your coach no and to draw. So what journey as a radio so I'm sure no for pen or paper and tentem, no action in tentem area my rich. First one a BW 15891359 and first one. Second one a BW 1588 EE28. Third one a BW 1588 E7A4. Next one a BW 1588 CABC. And the last one a BW 1588 9F75. Hold on. Michelle, apart from numbers I get the many Ghana someone contacted for your diaspora group no. I don't do anything of private bets and now say VIP and now say VVIP and now say man.
Right.
We don't do some. Many a lot of messages and me show my for videos in Gachenko for.
All right.
Yeah, VIP, VVIPs, fix all say sign man. Yeah, yes I am.
All right. I think the message no echo said the open say echo no. All right. 11-4 insurance of 4.5 Fifi Manfred and Martin and Cannon Bismarck who should be Empire Island so ba na yawie ewa manene na yakwa be fie e de afisem no de abremo but before ne ni apomdi ho komo kakra na Nketia Collins police ni kese pa on fair show in the agrivad or your friend to this crew Nketia say on ne boss Inspector Simon nomino and share a showing Inspector good morning Nyamin Shao pa Nyamin Shao yes say on fashion in the agrokra good morning Inspector baby will be a dassy say anopebia no odu TV atua na onso ohwe Nhyira passport dwumadi no ma yene cement vital herbal mixture and the capsules nipa dodo na twantia efre aduro no agan na agan no or reason tia ye dia ma aduro no ebia wunima de krontia o de fafie no to a ana akoso ani tie na eni nkomo kakra emfa ema opani. Good morning,
Richard.
But you know what to say?
I'm Richard. Send a bit me about answer.
Sure. I know say definitely a bit me abonti. My intio. Obi an the first time. Na ote a cement vital herbal mixture and the capsules no. I drew by some near Kana Eden.
Richard, cement vital herbal mixture and the capsules. A dry a yeti didona and a Pemsan Company Limited. A doctor for any professor so monim dear web be drumu no aba bill no akwakofa de aba nti ene yadru ni buy no obekọ ba bi eton adru to see over the counter herbal shops pharmacies akese wholesale ne retail na mpanyimfo ene di adru no mama to no mutintiman and am Richard mpanyimfo se sankofa wo yi wo san wachi na akwafa ye nchiri na em se wiase kọ na nim ye de ani toto enuro bi so na ye chemicals more amwa but Dr. James Amwa oda Pemsan Company Limited ano ene ne professors ene impanyimfo a omwa bibiduro mu nyansa no etena ase no ana omo se de bi sede yade esi kunipa ene yare ekunipa mponya yare mu bia yare mfiamfia bi bo wonse na akun adenti ne yensan kɔ ye chi ne nkonkofa adura ne nananom no nom na mo ho ye din mirofo ye bitimi di 140 years e bitimi di 160 ans o mawu enso ene 35 23 24 na mo kɔ eno mo ye scientific research e de kan ho ene ekofa obo ade dubna nu tiny hama ano den ye de baaye a ye frɛ no agan cement vital herbal mixture and capsules ti Richard say nani de di kan a obi eti agan din na obi ti agan kan aduro ni tietie mu an say eye titidido na tetene ye na nanom no mtwetwa dua ne hini dua na bena ne nkomu ni bi na afi omo de asigya so anoa na aduro na beginam we the gukuku mbu so the good asemu and papa that is the first thing in the morning upanum bi ansa no matimi akomu nyuma so sata mama ho den onte akosua me fi adwuma ba machie me ya me sisi me ya mma ma me da na me nuo na no mo ho ye den enu nti ni akwakofa agan e de aba agan eye titidido na obi a wanom titidido no bia wonnom a wonnom agan ni bia hu se eye se aduru na ene ne ya sa akwakofa de aba Richard nkomo aye di ye be pese obefre ye wa wutie ye and I'm say de bia ba ye catch us say ye aduru no nye ye nka se yare ni na na mom ofre na o ka se doctor ade we ni ha me yare ni se aduru no betimi aboa wo de a ye be ma akwakoto aduru ni bi ni ama ho akwanhwe ne ne o ma ba ya onom aduru na ebrete wa bi ho beto number no enie utie radio na abomodin a ne fa so bobagu phone so fa pen sisi a 0244 718 557 I mean CSUBM 0244 718 557 and it was 0241 604 702 0241 sorry 0241 604 702 Richard way any numbers are Pemsan Company Limited ye draw friend agan cement vital herbal mixture and the capsules no ye didi juma Richard on pay ye catch be me bia wa ye mre bia se onkonkoto aduro ni bi na onfre ye to nsuo ni na toto paye ne frɛ doctors ne doctors eni nkomo doctors no ebeboa amma bibia etimi akokama e de ama and I'm say agan no nnuani nuro a ahye aduro no mu ma bene eboa e ma bema sebe waye handicap ana say waye mre e wo mpam no e san fa no form ye wo mema ni bi wo ha Richard o ma hyɛ da hwie pa o ma ye players and kebeka say o ma hwie pa but agan ba yi o mo ana o ma ye mre no munya bi nom ye no aboa o mo pa into wo ye bema na de na kwa premature ejaculation wo no o distance no wa kwa cha ye 1 minute me pa chokoto aduro ni bi ne frɛ ye wo ne ma bi wo ho e be kyerɛ wo de aka ho anya aduro no nko na mom saa ne o ma ne ma wo nkonkoto medical ka kyerɛ sɛ yen eye tetefo no formula na na ye di so tetene ne nananom timi ware enan ne enum ebi timi 23 ne 30 a adenti na ne die yentimi nya sa adwuma no yebetimi aye de hia ne se yesa akọ ye chini akwakofa de ne nananom ne ye no ye ya ye ho betoye nti wo ye bema na de no ye premature ejaculation wo de no akwakọ erectile dysfunction obema ne sebi emu memremre emu ntimi nya den a ye ntini ne mu na asisi enam the friend say enam nitric oxide the word dro ne mu nti ebeboa ayi ntini ne mama moja na timi afam ade ba akwa so hye ne so ne say bema bia na nsa na bema no betimi asori agina na so na ye adwuma no eye ntini no ena di moja ne koma bema ne timi gina na so enti emra untini ne mu besisi no bema ne ntimi nyina na so nya adwuma wo pe enti bomode say won sabeka bi obi a wo sisi yare brefo bo ni beka say chronic waist pain onkoto aduro ni bi aduro we ni aduro agi abasobode de bia meka say aduro we oye footballer anko oye Lionel Messi because waji abasobode say best waist pain drug of the year for 3 consecutive years 2022 2023 2024 afin so ye hwese be sanje ade aka ho ena maduro no na djuma airborne ntino nto bia ne sisi ya ne ya bia no enkopa bi afi wo de na kwa sciatica o sciatic nerves no ene muchuchon na oyo ho hia enye yia but modern se on sabeka Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture ne capsules me said nitric oxide ne djumadi edi ni eyi ntininim ema moja ne timi dia fusane nto bia osofa ade a ye friend sciatica onantika krabia na wuntini mu twetwon wantena ba bi anyo ahomya na wo ye atu ahwekoto bi afi oba bi a mepacho u feelings uni libido low libido ya ade bi a eya oba uni low libido bema wo low libido bomade se on sabeka aduro bi to mixture na to capsules ne friend numbers e wa aduro no ho no na ye nsure se de obesi anom aduro ne beboa ama bibia akokama ma me sanfa number no to anim biem na me nto aso kakra number no ye 0244 718 557 and it was 0241 604 702 for numbers are media to JCCA na any doctors ne professors ne ending kobo Richardo obinso obaby dia kwakwa ne menses emma for so many times obuni nsa emma obu how we losing the menstrual cycle and the menstrual calendar no enti dia this month ebetimi aba bia na ye first na aba next month ebetimi akosi bia ba 28th da bia basa untimi calculate nyoma yi kopa aduro ni bi nanom onomo a o mensi sayin sisu yi anase emma kra na ebetimi aba ama won so hu atimi ato Richardo ye mo adanse ba ko mienu bi na yentie ade a aduro no ayama omomo no aduro ni bi
me aduro ni bi na me yusu ye na diana mamne de mama mo fie no me sate se mi yesu aduro no sai dini ya wagya fre njanu na mpesa mi jiwa dance
yes na o mema sem wo form tina ya to bi
na ai kenkem kwa enkori enso sate se mi yesu aduro no je baka na no atu
wow okay ya de ya
me nem si nem complain nem si okay me ko hospital ana omohwe ntomohwe no se misisi no se me pija die mu du abe ha me nti me buy me yedru bebre store na mfa nti me titi se omoyede omo kan and me ba ko nti me turn ne capsules na no me that was last week to me no yen mu say one to me I kura wodi ade ato so awede o edura to so
okay
na me sign am san akoto fro me no into me no be almost 3 to 4 days no so me sorry see am who say I'm sorry all right it be a fine people line
me ba to yeti o
Mr. Adon Chibupa na good and getting second I bet a young man a boy in Bahama young man you too you put him up then I'm better machine the answer for you
me ba to fresh as I did the quiet na also na wo me so Intimate or dream, me come every body di one as or Tom, me no blame no tablet in the back of count. Now me no me the way I met chicas there, me ya enemy yama to me, and then Gianni to me, you know. The thing is me, Emma said they dreamed with the Yama dream, you know, not some massacre to be crying, me go so I mean, to my dream,
wow, into when I dance here, what do no? And he said, one casamati. Who's to be Nadia dancing?
I'm more also, my more said, me have more said,
sure, and so we'll be after also,
no, also could to
and a cock. All right, that's why.
I said, for number no, sure. Mamodia say, baby, I will be a Ukumasi, I say, humble mother. Ewo Araga Junction oko Afun Kwanta obenye biato ho PFA Pharmacy ewo Tafuni Road oko ha obenye biato Techiman enso ye humble mother omo off seat Valid V University College no mo am won kran a mo hwe ya na mutie ye no me pa cho bomodin awura mu ewo Shaman downtown obenye bi ewo humble mother shop and afi nso oko baby ti say Kaswa nso ye humble mother new market ho oko awon sabeka bi baby eton aduro ye tuduro ton ewo Ghana ha bia no bowura mu also pe agan Siemens Vita Herbal Mixture and the capsules. Tonsuo na toto pa ne frɛ. Ne enche kwan befa so abenum. Onsu be di adanse said ye nuanom mema ni mma yin so edi adanse. Richardo, number no ye 0244 718 557. And a number this one so ye 0241 604 702. Richardo, that's it.
Yanso yɛda se paa nti yɛduro no din de cement fighter herbal mixture anaa capsules yɛtwa ne tia aka na guy kotobi na ɛbɛtumi aboa wo yie paa yɛntoa so na Bismarck ɔwusu bɛmpa ayala ɔno nso ɛnso baton nim na afei yɛni ɛnra UEFA Champions League no nkɔmmɔ kakraa bi na yɛmfa ɛnɛ games no ɛntoa so ɛmfa mama nwummerɛ yɛde live commentary bɛbrɛ mu Barcelona PSG game no Inti ayana machine so edi amame ayala. Good morning.
Good morning.
Now what you saying?
Oh, nyame ado me ho pa.
Ede nyame ase. Enkwa na eno games no enye review kakra. Da yemfa the games no nto aso.
I think say over enra results now. The only one eyem nwa kakra eye results Nekos were taking on.
Ghana Liverpool.
Yes. And me sure say for a lot of people, say a Champions League bet in Kwana Koya, the betting say will be
sure.
The entire America say a betting say and say one way I win Yavim Enko Gala win. Say any form of vim being possessed on my idea. You may probably drop it to a double chance Galatasaray. It's Dudwana will go Liverpool win or Liverpool double chance. Now for Omar careful about betting, we'll probably say, okay, let me not think of when they be winning, but at least some players are available to Ghana, players are available to Liverpool, and the way are 2 teams in the Bona, every measure goes, and also Undi. And see, and results now can say that but the Galatasaray Liverpool one no, and a Edika Kakrebi or now rich. Mamin Chira Diaby Uko Exa. There is the official page for Galatasaray Omu English account no. Now Uscrolly ever from one. They've made a certain very, very interesting poster. The person many yetie for ne ya have for eche. Rich, and the post is here. Oma posted a video of Liverpool fans. Omo ete one of the ships. So. Na omo Airbus Stadium. Enram area. And the Liverpool fans in Ekuta a banner. And Rich, anytime a Liverpool for Echo Istanbul Biano, you know one story. 2005. And on the ship, and a Liverpool for Ekuta banner say, we are on our way to the miracle. na say omo gidi say aha de ye ba bia yin se ncheni di echi because aha na AC Milan say 3-0 no money so we are second half ye better take the penalties edge the Champions League no now Rich after beating Liverpool Galatasaray for Akotro say your only miracle in Istanbul still remains 2005 eti semo ba hana semo ye mo say oh aha de ye be die men sem wo ha omo kan omo say still na no omo only miracle no against team referred AC Milan and not Galatasaray. Rich, you see, yes, Galatasaray will win. Osimhen actually he's a big game player, not just goal, no, but the attitude on the pitch. But Rich, we are Liverpool here.
You'll be worried.
Ebe show how you lost the game, no. Penalty, no. Rich, and the football are too soft. Because in the town. And you say be a somewhat like in the 9 akotobia na wa triple obi o dribble and in football movements Rich ultimate was at time ya and I didn't know you are coming back with that quick move no nti me tackle na o ba na me nsabo anim etwi anim awaso anim refi penalty somewhat like him say o ntimi bi achinie bebre Rich Madini mu time this will never go as a penalty. Penalty na GTA Liverpool.
It's a football na sisa.
And Rich are too soft. Yes. So where the moment the referee give penalty no, Van Dijk went to him and say, "Referee, so bobo, Sadio here see there. I don't want penalty 20 because some me tackle player na or chumi abem na ebia in me movement you know, mensa I'm funny music I can know ojo yes answer penalty there. Rich, it was a hard one penalty for team Galatasaray and ebia only Liverpool supporter Jamaica on tiase by a GTA with team you feel the pain say you lost the game because of that incident you know. Rich, so you no feel wow me sure say any of the results one Club Brugge and no me catch you the stubborn side Omo share first goal. I'm Atlanta t-shirt. We all knew Real Madrid were going to beat Karat for the bat. Rich, the form of Kylian Mbappe. Edi mention Atletico. And you do meet. Mekai. Yeah, how na me who say DW Sports. Germany. Et tweet say Frankfurt for the kind of start on most of Munya. And you know man koye Rich me team and they show mo 5. Obia predicting say Bodo Glimt and Tottenham was going to produce goals. Bodo of one share to Tottenham and so Eteka 2. Chelsea win against Benfica. I know me catch you. So apart from the mind games I just say A play no, he doesn't have a team to beat Chelsea. The team ni be asa. And this was even a Chelsea team that had a lot of injuries. Omo first 11 against this kind of Benfica first 11, they will beat them anywhere, even including beating them our Portugal. And now the kind of performance about probably the red card issue. When will Chelsea stop doing that? Inter SR7 Praha 3-0. Me Makase Rich in the last 5 years. This is the weakest I asked him Amashe.
In your crowd.
Me say you need to no. I watch it all. It's because they say they are not good. I mean, say they are not good.
Me now I knew that Massive shop.
They will
start game no Real Madrid boy. No?
Yes. And then you beat Paris Saint-Germain, you know. Look, Ajax will struggle to beat any good side in Europe this season. It's Bayern Dominion Mureseya. Omo Mfen Niagro and say okay, Kylian Mbappe performer. Then you talk about Hurricanes so form and so and no results in the rich. And ya dey be a you many games in so. The first 2 games I Bebono tricky.
Karabakh Copenhagen.
Yes. Tricky.
You know as the Newcastle.
Tricky.
You got Newcastle so Champions League now say.
And you know as the for Nimbo.
Okay.
Send another make catch us Belgium league now. You may not know the Belgium teams, you know, and on performance. They are very good side, Rich. Uko Belgium is Omonomuji league, you know.
Okay.
So they are a very, very good side. And then when I say or to pick this game to give them over 1.1 from 1.5. The reason why I say Rich, you know, for they play very good football and they score goals. And you anticipate say Newcastle with Gordon Money, Vatamadamoa, they also can score goals. So if the first 2 games, Rich, I think so with the teams involved, the best you can go is to hope say over 1.5 over 1.5. Then can settle tone at the armor. If you really want to avoid them, say the mayor unya early scare on your slipper, it will be good. But there is only goals and Abetinyaka with the first 2 games now ever costume. Then Enumere it sets the tone for the games. Barcelona, Paris Saint-Germain. Rich, last season, and when we say Paris Saint-Germain and Inter and the co-finals of the Champions League, but do not on the street believe these 2 teams were the best last season. So what football now? Or many opportunity to play in the final, but they've gotten an opportunity to play in the group stages. Rich, but the only bad news and it's a
injuries.
Hey, I say this wonderful fixture. And it's like a fitter, which now Ushe game way as a neutral. You will enjoy it very, very well. Now, Barcelona injuries, look at it. The notable one is Rafinha. Yes, very, very crucial to Barcelona. But that is the only notable one. But Rich, before now Paris Saint-Germain, I fly to Catalan, they had problems in Kitty. But I'm a lot of clarification on why Ankasa and they out and why and they betting yabo. The good news for Paris Saint-Germain is that Rich, they will get their 3 injury room midfielders in Vitinha, João Neves, Fabian Ruiz. And when they all trained and Thierry said they are good to go until they will play. Now, a very important say you bet me a cast because Rich, about Barcelona. So Obersa stand any chance against them. Then you have to stand the chance in the engine room where they have Frankie de Jong, Pedri, and probably Dani Olmo. Because so when you creme de la creme midfielders in the engine room, numbers from a dictative person who will feel you are, then you are dead. But Paris Saint-Germain so in this game with Rich arguably the best midfield in the last 12 months. Then there is a game to watch. That is where the analysis is. Then there is a game to watch. The only negative one, and I say, Rich, some midfielders need money we are. And ka impempi, you know. Omo Paris Saint-Germain front trainer. Omoji adwuma for midfielders so no man chawuti no. They are not available. Victor Karaske are not available. Desei Doué are available. Ballon d'Or winner Ousmane Dembele is not available. But at least Barca will be able to get Lamine Yamal in the front three of the last season, you know, or be available. They will get the opportunity for us to flex. So choosing Robert Lewandowski to play. So will go with Ferran Torres or former over to me abonenti. That is the only place Barcelona any set team I friend Paris Saint-Germain kakrebi. Then the last one and say, Rich, the captain for Paris Saint-Germain in Marquinhos is also missing. And say we free Paris Saint-Germain chilewa. About organization, leadership, experience. There is a big problem. PSG. So this is the PSG team I'm talking about. Zabani will come in for Marquinhos to pair Pacho with Achraf Hakimi and Mendes. No problem here. Probably the best right back and left back in the game right now. They fixed their midfield in the engine room with Vitinha passing late fitness test with João Neves and Fabian Ruiz. And Nimuhono is where it doesn't really.
I'm aware that Elikano or Harding.
Who said?
Onye player own name. But on Bobo.
You see, Rich. Obia ni Bobo at this stage. But it didn't room the team.
Okay.
Rich, no matter what, leave Bobo.
Sure.
But Paris Saint-Germain would have wished this age way and a general.
Your Kubasi Hena.
You get it.
Level.
Aha. So you need Obia why you know at that level to post a few on the yes starting game no crano. You know you can't give this person a chance. Yes, there are some games they get into the game and because everyone you know or end up changing the game for you, but Rich, you wish there is a big game because the big names are on the pitch and they are playing. And see, the Barcelona they team in front of Paris Saint-Germain kakrebi and say, Rich, they will have at least Lamine Yamal and Rashford. They can bring something up. Whereas Paris Saint-Germain, probably the only person who can crack Bradley Bacola or Nyabono de Beko place, which I think said the front line of Paris Saint-Germain missing and Marquinhos missing, no. Ama time atete kakra bi akodi Barcelona for no kakra so Barcelona double chance in this game ewo de emma dia kan there we will watch how the game will play at least your midfield back to be here between Vitinha and Pedri which anya shake and we have a 90 minutes to see one part of team control game emma the team and for you say Vitinha people believe no abanti e friend Pedri and that is the reason why everyone saw Luis Enrique. They were bombarding him questions with Pedri because he works with Vitinha every day. And only the Vitinha bet man. So they were saying, okay, only Vitinha the edge man. One Bobo na mo ko Champions League no. But who Pedri say? I say Pedri to say Harry Potter. Obi oni ma reporter the answer so just say Pedri is a magician. Now Obon pa say
on assuming.
Yes, Obon pa say enanumre on picking a magic stick, you know, Tiano, because when he's in that kind of form, they say over to me at terminal. Which I am expecting Arsenal to beat Olympiacos.
Okay.
Menka say a walk in the park. Olympiacos were a very, very good team. What was that was what follow football power Europe, no? Say a bo Kabia, the striker I can once and see I know Kakano. Fearful kakra who create chance more of a share. Now your mates or do trot mates and they say football and na kwako do baby I would do no. Obian impudence say we follow Premier League now. Those days now was building with Portuguese players, no. He was one of them. Obian in Gerson Martins. Also, he was one of the most converted wingers and then body the left footed on the right. And see, they do have like picks of good players at least Omudi Ewo Hobarich. It is Arsenal at the Emirates against Olympiacos, and the way Arsenal are red form, no, they should be able to get the win, no matter how difficult it is. No, they should together as a team, no, be able to get the win. Makasa this season, and no man be ever come back. Arsenal no will be rich. So game is stretching bar. They have the squad in depth to pull the win. And for instance, Arsenal will be starting area Saka Martinelli. By which Emuya or the Zezebe or the Ezebeba or the Ezeba or the Bifu from Beba or the Leandro Trossard bar, that is a different ball game altogether. Or the Mwaneri Muba, that is so they have the squad in depth to give you the changes, any reps, any rotations now on number 2. I believe Arsenal will beat Team FN Olympiacos. Dortmund Athletic Club, the Bilbao. Rich, who say Mami carry you in a 1 second, Rich. It's born about for the Rich, the way they prepare the venue for games, you know. Look at the shots of the signal you do now ahead of an annual game. Rich, pitch panels, banners, the way you track grass, you know.
The lines are to tune.
Oh! As I said, you see the moon on the bubble. Rich. And also Baba they could confirm say Nico still any fit. And Michelle Bilbao team na Rich without Nico omu in all honesty without Nico omu. Now what Nico Kovac enya ahead of this game and they say Nanko no so a problem with one crucial player Gorasi, but why fit annual training? This is a picture of him in annual training, you know. So it means he's going to lead the lines with Bayer any Adeyemi. I think a double chance for Team FN Dortmund. Was our game in him. Bayer no for Leverkusen any PSV is an over 1.5 game. Sending me no. Rich Man City Monaco. Man City Monaco.
City be show.
Tricky, eh?
Yeah. But City will win.
But City seems a better team than team FN Monaco. Monaco will be. They have one or two good, especially Aklish. Very, very stubborn winger. But overall, City should have a very, very good team. A better me, Akofa Wino, far away in France, Principal. They are going to rotate their team, but I think City still will be very, very strong. Juventus Villarreal. Rich is so unpredictable. When you say a game, we say it should give you goals, but it could easily end in a draw. I will be on po and Fabo and Tony on Quartina. But I'm here two teams in the Rich, the goals should come. So Juventus Villarreal can give us an over 1.5 game. Then the last one, Napoli at home, needing a reaction after losing to AC Milan against Team FN Sporting, and I'll go for a double chance. Napoli, I think they have a good team not to lose twice. And Sporting Club de Portugal, I'm already a permanent Kobaka, and over to me as I call resurrected team. That is my wrap of the Champions League. My info code no intertona yentimi MBD and Komo. Yes, and yes, and Penfobi Kopium.
Baba Stadium.
Baba Sports Stadium. What they went there to do, you were feeling in a fear Hantino. Monsieur Wasti, and a bet in the Chubby. A tip number, and a bet, Chubby. 4 slips, Rich, and fast. Now, your first one, a BW 15A 3531F. Second one, a BW 15A 3F 5BD. Third one, a BW 15 A45 0FB. And the last one, a BW 15 A48 9F5. To be sure, 4 Betway codes. BW 15A 353 1F, BW 15A 3F5 BD, BW 15A 45 0FB, BW 15A 489F5. So far, now also so what me actually na word H. Eye kotoko na be so mo bebo work of Morocco Kumasi nti. Ene no mpanyifo yehu omu ananse bibi fofo.
In fact, so utie kotoko for na. Almost omukran no besi ne. Kafa catch omo so omo October 3rd. Praise nyame adoma ochenechi. And a calf a catch omo so omo confirm venue mbebo omo work no.
Okay.
So what I say?
Okay.
So say a yes there, it means that empenifo no mo ba Baba Stadium na bi omu free calf. When you say be out to me point I say based on the kotofo ne kan. Okay. Omo say calf for na catch omo say omo confirm baby on babo omo game against Wak no. Emfa mo omo from ene ekopim on the 3rd of October.
3rd year da ben.
Ochenechi year is na first. Enti ochenechi year no. Osa kotoko confirm say your game against Wak and ye pese obo Baba Stadium. Okay. Then him say hono calf baba henas obi okay. Oma approve no ma game do. So enti no how many ba Baba Stadium no.
So what we know from the Nhyira sports desk, and this information I dey my tie for ni ahwefo and say ochina ya wada koto company for ebe hia NSA Asante region empanyimfo nhyiamu ni nyina NSA kotoko beso omobo Wak of Morocco Kumasi. But ansa na kotoko ebetimi communicate Kumasi baba e dey ama CAF no. The NSA must be aware say sure yɛde mudi kɔma kafo on yɛde baba ayakwa they will send inspection team here mubetimi am ya chance say yɛne mumienu yɛbetimi aka bom and say yɛde din kwa by the time inspection team ni beba no yɛbetimi asiesie ha amana biti or meeting or more expectation or more guarantee permission say a man that meeting is ochina until reach enra omo ko inspection and the next one sabe ko because eno omo new inspection no I say you starting Ghana Premier League season we no kotoko more game e ofie and baba na kotoko edema Ghana Football Association say and na your home venue and the annual inspection e because no I say the club licensing committee of Ghana Football and I inspected Baba Sports Stadium to say yabeye prelims ye tumu no muso mu yensie now after the kwesiada kotoko Heart of Lions and yabeye final check whether we will approve the venue say kwesiada we are ebe kotoko betimi siakan e wo league nim against Heart of Lions e Baba and I say nyehwa it reach
calf
say obiati o baby o say calf inspectors bab enye no kre enno inspection e course na o manwie no meto aso no Ghana Football Association club licensing inspection and omoye and solely on the Ghana Premier League
and Africa no
dabi
Ochina fashion team say ono yenru
yes Ochina ya wada no koto company fo be share NSC Asante region na omumienu no based on incommodie any stadium the way city no so omun submit no makaf na omumienu betimi akabom aye adwuma ma na meet CAF inspection team no omu expectations am ya approve am omu a ochina meeting no and e betimi anya bibi e dia fremuti that is the correct accurate information on enra inspection na e course no unim rich masam kakra me work ni Sekotoko besta ni any chance against Waka in the two legs rich every advantage bia Kotoko betimi anya bia no e was Kotoko nya and one of them is to play the game at Babaya Sekotoko besta or standing chance and so ko you know or standing chance say obetimi ni work atie gina na wo any percentage so be waka e che say every advantage bia Kotoko betimi akeka bom to unknown advantage no e wo say o make sure say e available to him Kotoko one of them is to play the game at Babaya Sports Stadium and it is a one who say after kwano Kotoko communications ni bia che say they want to force the game for it to come to Babaya. It is because Kotoko don't want to leave any slight advantage to any chance. And it is a Babaya can advantage to even stand a chance. Then they will fight to get sa adiano. Say omubetimi enya ewo rich. And come away they say I am komodada. I am komodada when in 2025 you tune in to listen to sports programs on radio and watch it on YouTube niade and we are talking about say infrastructure a problem kakaka even prelim standard the crown
some common crime in Pacific
because
Baba said them debia renovation after they do level say your lands in stadium renovation
one of the most iconic stadiums in Africa
yeah discuss Ghana baby adria your friend football country na sabi prelims yeah baby mobile
not group stages standard no was no prelims and the great Babaya Sports Stadium with the history of war uba countries in the clubs are because they know the place. Today, can't even yet to be for instance see about say Barbara Sports Stadium can host a prelims games in Africa. I didn't think that
football no ya me sure say ni na Johnny e bi keke. You already amount for be your football. Now they compare there na. Ya catch you.
Rich, unim say
because a common pitch stadium. Unya de any agudi no anything.
Unim say this weekend yeah. Barcelona go home.
Yeah.
Against Real Sociedad. And baby Barcelona boy, you know. And why no say about Paris Saint-Germain, you know. Rich, 3 weeks ago. Baby Barcelona boy, you know, I am Munjik Olympic one. Unim say na Oko Park in this one. Na grass in the hole. But Omu say Johan Crawford only 6,000. And a Spotify and ready no. And Omo pitch no. The pitch you watch was laid barely 1 week ago. Me say
grass and could be fertilizer.
You pitch in the modern football. You pitch. You buy and lay. You lay pitch. Rich, you are no kujare.
Me ayala me problem is say. Oh, the mother be a problem ye face ye koso afisi dey say. O den he nan say go start say ball baba I across for stadium. Kotoko ade chi an obo ho. Did there be a there pressure?
Have some folks so.
Has so
league matches for.
In the back kakra no yes across for stadium so say. Near 2 years okay ni ensan ko back to Kumasi. Did there be as a 2 stadium no? Pitch na say pressure was no we answer na we say. We answer na we say.
So
ti be a different one be an count.
So here Edrum maybe. Na the whole Ghana football pressure is on the Legon Stadium. And the Legon penny for the massa. Say I'm fair na see for one.
Ebe say hanzo.
Ebe say. I will see it. I will see it pressure na so kakra.
Yes.
But Rich, enkomo ya yedi. E sika nkomo. Say I'm for 8 year. See I am more kind of but problem is sika semo. Iniska. But Rich, me something in here. Na NS na ye to solve the problem of money.
You said will be due.
So must it always be the excuse say we are not war resource and that is the problem? We know. You say that is the problem. Sika was say NS in here. Say the bill bet we are maintaining pitch no to the standard that you pen. Omunya. Yakasa, we know the problem. Samuel, you know, we should be talking about solutions. Solution is a uniska upiska. So, in any institution, any case, a pescano, what you do is to raise money. And to raise money comes from business plan. So, only plan I only raise this cana. And you buy no some, no what you buying. I buy no so, sebi, and no baby na, hano. Ow, Sikano, Ponica cano de sa. Eti send your open unya de sa. At the end of NSN here to raise the money. What are they doing? On business plan is saying. Ya Pofan Kane, yes, sister, Veronica Komi. Mobile as director of the NSN, deputy director. No. What Mobile? What is my business plan? And now Modiana say, Mudi the politicians nechi. Say Mukana or Munya Kakabam, Namudia, so, and no man. Say media fund bam was say adiano adetinenya ya eyesiko mo as leaders no mo solution is saying ye twa ban de bia ye twa ban
de bia ni pitch cover na pitch cover ni be de ni nya enyeska mo register na mo fan tobi at least some musician ni ade o betimi aba ba gidi aye.
Rich, the truth is that musicians no baby I demand sakodi. Sika kakra bi obitu ya.
Na say hosua.
Ti say obese sakodi tua kese ya. And you use open metinima on the stage in echo pitch na sure. Say na be obitu ya kese
because the last time me say sakodi was say the next rapper like no. I was one a big artist from Nigeria.
So and me I don't want to mention. We know the in December and say there's a big concept.
Sure.
Sarkodie with an artist. I remember somebody debate to just see. Will come back now. When they come with that artist, you need to give them the whole stadium, and they need to be on the pitch. My problem is say Oh, say it is one avenue to raise money. So uji konse sabe 3-4. You can raise the money to buy the pitch cover. But unim the entire ya pof anka money very come omintimi approve this idea no. When they were in opposition, the attacks to Professor Chumesi was that he was lazy. And Sebi, he doesn't care about the pitch. Entina omoni stadium no emma artists edges cano. But when you come and you are faced with the reality, no one say I also raises car. Sika Sako de chair for alcoholic widow. Rich, I can tell you, Kotokobet Mabo the whole season, 2025-2026 season, they can't even raise that money for the NSA.
Supporters your mongo.
Enti unum kanokre. Ma obianti situation ase. Then let people understand your solution. We need to give the venue to artists to raise the money and repair the pitch. Repair. You be do stage, you know. You just can't near Kabuma. We can then buy pitch covers. Not after the moment, so we need a solution. A practicable, communicated to yen so that we all go along with the discussion. But sir, political undertones, no business plan, no plan, waiting for government, the politicians achieve to solve our problem, highlighting the problem without solutions in the Rich, maybe about this.
Even so, I'm there, Baba, and my bread. Kasasa the Bia Stadium back.
The last time I buy a renovation to Baba, Sika is spending. Any baby and your way,
yes, come a contractor, so on your stadium.
Or could you to buy a expose? Say, go for discount on the renovation of stadia. And this is about how many months in here, Rich or more this kind yente way.
As if one, waffle zombie. Under 17, I Kosovo, Ivory Coast, Ghana, you born Nigeria. I mean, your name is Ghana and Nigeria, the baby Biano. It's a big game. Na Yamia do me Nigeria coming no more anti Michael, Auli, and Robino, Jao, Gavi, Omune share 2 goals, Adema, Ghana. Say Ghana, your room, our final. Yamia do many Ivory Coast. Omomine hosted Jumadiano. Ye no more and ebo final group stage no more saying
solid
and nami tie ogun o se ne mrante no on say omususha enti obo against home side and as a host nation no then supporters egu no mu ye dede ni adna say eto ne mrante no so kakra but moving forward now so omu games and supporters in that ma bibre no fe no mu timi board the normal you know. And Utie no say again Nigeria. One of Nigeria games no na Ghana any game too. Only boys need na akọ stadium. Akọ to omu nya Nigeria team no hey.
Oh, okay.
Ti anya no wan so mo show me too there.
Let me call it the good news and say we've qualified for the under 17.
And no here pa.
Very important.
2025 for Morocco.
Nti yakobon pa say yako AFCON na.
Sure.
Take it now for the World Cup no. Me so akọ reach the last time yako under 17 World Cup. Eh kudus mo ne Erika Yamo. India 2017. Pakwasi Fabian, ebe si ne, and now me no can say, Rich, yeah, under 20 World Cup. As it goes here and come was him. Yeah, under 20 World Cup, under 20 World Cup. The day you mukoji in 2009 with Egypt. Yeah, what is this? And then the Morocco ne Spain bebo, Argentina bebo Australia and they were games. Nigeria lose so first game to Norway 1-0. But also you count because Ghana movie. And Rich, so what you could this youth World Cup tournament now? That is what builds the future of your Blasters.
Even Chama na yeme twaso from Minsha 104.5. I think from Pamcho, ye basi si en Chakrana, ya betwaso di amamo. Yenje.
Bema wo Johnson ni mu pai e bikam eyawo eni moja edi pan bone ewom nsuo bi fifiri mu ba etoda emu ekeka wo edura ebeboa wo ene amuzupi ubenya bi ewo pharmacy ne herbal shops nyinaa
Ah, ma, usaka onyo manana.
Anio, sisia na rider na de buy. Send in the momo.
Yo, star one.
Ah, Paco. Any smartphone na we use. For momo app ni tu ane.
Ah, I didn't app.
Hey, and you na wo so ye millennium o se millennia na wo ni momo app no oh millennium fo ya anya de kra fa app ni di juma na se wo di juma e kontem na ho pambo so wo mu
Beka enkofuku a wodi bomo app ni di juma biara dem. Tia wujadi ni a open na 7 no ka. Tia insuo ni kania ka. Ana ma unsanka ye bisi ahudo bi a ye manu bi. Timomo app no ede ya. Na shase fa di juma.
The luckiest. Luck is everywhere for everyone. Yeah, the luckiest. Luck is everywhere for everyone. Yeah. Money we define every day and night. Mama, Dada keep on hustling for the family. The luckiest. Last dance, everyone to hush. You can win some cash. You can be the luckiest with Brazil. Luckiest with 5,000. The luckiest with teacher. Got the market woman. You can be the luckiest. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere for everyone. You can be the luckiest. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere for everyone. Stars everyone to hush. Luck is everywhere. Luck is everywhere. Oh, tell me how you feeling lucky. Because I'm feeling lucky. Because I'm feeling like the ultimate. That's how we go win. If I win, you could be the luckiest.
na fana moko
yeko ye train wa garden
na me prayer
mama javelin
oh sa na plate no so
mama enye plate eye discus ye training every say ye best ye inkunim difo
mo asem say asa na mo bedi inkunim no mo hia hodin bebre say ye chocolate taste ni tun chen a fota e what Swiss communukra energy boosting vitamins ni minerals a e po kunim difo semwa
mama ye dase
me mo fa ya po mudi hu hear me Swisscom power your dreams FDA agi edwedwe yin kratso yato
Insurance of 4.5 years to also the amamo ye call I'm stock mining and engineering training school our boss say 3 months siwo sabra na besua ayade na obeso ram into mining ana construction awon so no timi afa esa school so e de akoye chair dam truck forklift excavator see the situ no bulldozer roller ni na ye be chew kama pa ma unwie 3 months no otumi se wa bene pa your hostel kakaka o wa free echichi na obo ase abesua bia benya na onso wada hostel na free yenje kapre kranti bra na onso beda obesua wade kama pa me ba cho de ten say forms on 200 cities but jo de entem oboase zongo high sense building na chi won mo pe na I'm stock mining and engineering training school wo your number 0539 732766 ma yanko kodo rekon royal enterprise omo na de rekon heba mission dia bedwa so for general body pains me ba cho menstrual disorder na koko na hawa ne drupa na me ka ho asem di amane fe ne rekon heba mission pa ntitobi na entu yade na semfa ema okọ promise heba bi o sak pharmacy patase sanso na oboase for monko time fm kumase Otek FM so na droi ebi ewo okọ Breman Pentecost thank you Jesus building ma ho edna software ko ewo frɛ no ewo 0244 4700 67 ono na ekofa by edemasa adroi edutobia ebetimi aboawie pa ayala yenwe obetu eso na yento aso
de bia me kan na se na nkofo busam se ebere no mo retrieve mo betu benefit no mechichwe mu but rich betting company bia no what is a betway the young ba hoke can be tra bet so would you when you now call there be unim say the whole world would be better any a chan in them ye na wo bet bia na boost us no e the amount ana fe yasa dwene ho aka se de enti abra betra bet wo betway and say ye wa dey friend betway rewards reward no et say betway e wa konya wo chewa chede say wo ba the platform class so na wo ba betwa bet e wo ho enu nti ye di card bet influencer e bae say wo hye bet wi a wo uni code na da wo bet no so no wo dey share code no obi di sa code no etwa bet ni bia wo sika na nipa ko ni twae no usu unya bi na say the bet we dey abakwa dey twam o se sports bet bia na se casino bet bia na bet bia betwa bet we su bia no ye ma points no enya points keke eye points a ubetimi atene anaso wa convert to sika na wo dey twa bet anaso wa yi egu botom simple enti koso ani twa bet more na wo twa bet e wo bet we su no more na points no enyini o points ni nyini na se sika ana enyini visa points no e sika ubetimi akash out na odi aye de obese odi ye bia we enye betway a betting company bia ni wiase a oni ubetwa bet wo ho na ose chewa chede na ohwe oso ye atisese adverti undi 18 years a oni se betway onka ho sebi uba betway platform no so a eya na utwa bet na watwa no e wo nyansem betway almost get way more.
And then Lady Gold a birthday. Now Lady Gold American say in fact obia utie obra dwumadie no ebra akofa dum kasiabo bia no onim Lady Gold. Ni dipa ade Ellen Gold White. Ne ho fe papa. E ka so obania Lady Gold e your ba. Nene e ne birthday. Lady Gold baby obia no. Happy birthday to you. Yamin show pa na onya okese. In fact, awudia mu nhye bia nyankopon emfa bi ennom na ene a special day in your life nyankopon enya okese. Lady Gold owo eye obra ato anjumadi no so yamin show pa na onya okese. Second one na yemfa sorry akofa dum kase no mama ansana aye jumadi na kasa nso no timi aba beto so mamenko eye adwoso okese FM na mereshi eye nana timudahima oye adwuma awo okese FM awo eye adwoso ene nana enso birthday nana baby awubia so no happy birthday to nyamishaw na onya okese awudem nhye bia nyankopon emfa bi emfa enmo etiefo emfa mutia na kofa dum kase no emramu ye wie ya na ohema benwa any team Lady Gold account omo etra se e de obra ato anjumadi no e de abram nyame ya adom anyumre ye betra se na e de live commentary no abram adom kase e na eto so yakra mu nyina